Well, it's probably the most dramatic start to a watch-along you've ever seen, because in the first quarter-final, which is still going, Spain have just scored in the last minute of extra time. A beautiful header by Marino. They've given Germany basically the kickoff, and that's it. They're going to have to just kick the ball down the ground and see if they can grab the equaliser. The great Tony Kroos. This could be it for him. We'll just stick with this while this is ending. There's 3 minutes of minimum stoppage time. You might get another one on top of that in terms of there having been a goal scored. But let's just stick with Germany and Spain. The Germans, brilliant from the Spanish bench there, punching the ball out of the way to stop the throw-in. Spain are headed to the semi-finals with a dramatic winner, but it's nodded down. Is there going to be a chance for the Germans? Half cleared to the edge of the box, driven in. Oh my God, it's chaos. Lobbed in again, headed clear. So I haven't been across this game at all. Literally just kind of figuring out what's been going on and just switched this on. And now they're in again. Spain could seal it. Oh, he's flicked it wide of the post. Wow. They could have made it 3-1 there. And there's probably still going to be another 2 minutes. Oh, my goodness me. Welcome in the chat. We'll do proper welcomes there. Ashley co-host. Outstanding end to this game, Tom. Incredible end here. Morata, I think, has been booked for punching the ball away. We're still probably a minute to go, I would have thought, given there was a goal. Fabian Ruiz has also gone into the book. And again, Spain have got the ball up in the corner, just trying to kill the last seconds of this game. But it's back with Neuer. And it's got to be not big and not clever. They've just got to get the ball forward, Germany, and try and make a chance by any means necessary. Never have we started a watch-along like this. You give yourself a nice half-an-hour bumper to set up the game. And this is happening right at the beginning. In comes the cross. Oh, headed goalwards, not far wide. And that will probably be that. It was Fulkrug with the header. Wasn't a bad effort, was it? The keeper looked done there. Simon for Spain. Don't think he's saving it. Let's look at the replay. No, he's not saving that. Oh, my God. What drama. It's a great chance, isn't it? Oh, keeper is nowhere near going to get that. Oh, my goodness me. Look at those German fans. The host nation are about to go out of the tournament. I think one more phase of play, if my very rudimentary maths is going to stand up to scrutiny here. I think Spain are going to kick the ball down the ground, and if they can either keep it and basically stop a Germany attack, I think they win the game right here and now. Incredible stuff. A 120th minute winning goal. Is that the final whistle? It's not, but it's as good as, because it's a free kick to the Spanish. The message, calm down. Keep everything calm. Julian Nagelsmann just processing all of this. The Spanish are going through. There's the brilliant wingers there on the bench. Lamau and Williams. They are going to the semi-final, aren't they? I hope we get this much drama in Portugal versus France, for goodness sake. Marino with what we think is going to be the winning goal. They just need to kill probably 10-15 seconds. They've shifted it down the line. They're going to hold it in the corner now. And that is that the final whistle? It's not the final whistle. We're still going. We're 2 minutes past the minimum stoppage time. We're going to get a Germany attack. Going to get it in the box by any means necessary. A rugby tackle means a set play to end this game. Wow, absolute drama. Here, the red card has come out as well. What a sacrifice there made, potentially, by Danny Carvajal, who's now going to miss the semi-final. Just completely rugby tackling Musiala and has got himself red carded. Extraordinary end to this game. Obviously, it'd be 11 v 10 if it does go to penalties. And we have a free kick for Germany. literally, I think whoever gets first contact will decide what's happened. I think if Spain head this ball, the final whistle is going to go. And if Germany head this ball, we're going to play until Spain clear it. I think it's one phase to go. Carvajal has made a huge sacrifice. He's not there to defend the set play. They may as well put the keeper up here, Germany. They've got the great Toni Kroos to take the kick. Has Manuel Neuer come up? You would think he should. In it goes. Yes, he has. Keeper's ball. That's it. That's it. Surely, surely, surely. Simon takes the ball. Spain are in the semi-final. Wow, they are now hot favourites to win this tournament, aren't they? Spain have gone into the Lions' Den and beaten the home nation with a late goal. Everyone was preparing for penalties, weren't they? And by God, Spain nick it right at the very, very death. We're going to talk about Portugal, France in just a minute. Let's just kind of react to what has gone on here. A sensational win for the Spanish. They're going to go through and they will match up against either Portugal or France, which is the game we are indeed about to watch. Let's just have a look at the stats and the numbers and whatnot. Wow, they've stolen it, snatched it at the absolute death. There you go. There are the numbers. 52-48 to the Germans in terms of possession. 2.01 XG. 23 shots at goal. 5 on target. 5 big chances as well. Oh, Germany. Oh, my goodness me. I haven't watched the game. You can give me your take, but sounds like they have just pinched it. Spain right at the death. Utterly incredible stuff. I was getting all prepped for penalties, looking to see who was on and substitutes made and things of that nature. And the ball was crossed in. Germany got a late equaliser in the 90 minutes, to be fair, from Wirtz to send us to extra time. But it was Marino's goal, across in from the left-hand side. From Dani Olmo, and Mikel Merino headed into the back of the net to set up semi-final number 1, and the first team we know is through is the Spanish. Well done, Foot Mob. Their algorithms kicked straight in, and we've got the graphic for you. There you go. My God, some crestfallen German fans and players there. You know what it's like when it's the host nation who goes shockwaves around Germany in the tournament. By the way that the Spanish have done this in the 190, well, it'll be the 120th minute, the goal with a 119 written on it. Incredible stuff. There is your bracket there, up on the screen. Spain all set up. They are 2 games away, the Spanish, from winning the Euros. Incredible start to the watch along. Incredible end to the first quarter-final. What an ending, says Marlon. I think Germany had enough chances to score the goal. So, Carbos, I haven't seen the game, but from the stats I've seen, would make you right. 2 very tasty ties this evening. Angus, Carvajal was already missing the next game. Okay, I did not know that. In which case, yeah, take the red card. I mean, it's not the way we want to see football played with rugby tackles. So, yeah, nothing's really changed for Carvajal. So I didn't know that in terms of his sacrifice. Thank you for smartening me up, Angus, on that one in the chat. And look, I don't know if he's done. The great Toni Kroos. I think that's probably the end of his international career. I don't know what announcements there've been, but... And look, there's the 3 greats, I have to say, in that team. Toni Kroos, Thomas Müller and Manuel Neuer have been unbelievable international players for 15 years. Probably we all remember them decimating England in 2010, don't we? Those 3. Is that it for all 3 of them? I guess it probably is, isn't it? Let me know if you know differently. Carlos Puyol has been captured, which means my Twitter goes mad, leather sandals, every time good old Carlos gets pictured on the camera. I'm sure I'll have about 5 tweets to read about that since you've even mentioned it. There you go. Guys, welcome to the watch along, which is not supposed to be Germany and Spain, with the Spanish going through. That was supposed to have been all completed. It was supposed to be Portugal versus France. I've just switched over to the BBC coverage. Looks like they're carrying similar pictures as well. Cruz could have seen Redcom after 15-20 minutes of game. Didn't watch the game, but yeah, I'll take your word for it. His retirement could have been forced even sooner. And he wouldn't have wanted to go out either way with the red card, or certainly not with a 120th minute, last minute of extra time. My goodness me. Yeah, we haven't done the hellos, we haven't done anything, just a dramatic start. I always remember one of these Saturday super streams. If you're a channel OG, you will remember those fantastic days. I mean, well, it was during COVID, wasn't it? So not the most massively fantastic time, of course, but you will, of course, remember the Saturday super streams. And I do remember once logging on at 2:30 and Luton scoring like a 99th minute winner against, who was it? It was Bournemouth, wasn't it? And Nathan Jones knee sliding along the pitch. Well, welcome everybody who's joined so far. Shall we get straight in with a like spike, guys? Let's try and get the likes moving. We've got 15 already. If you can hit like to start the stream. Start as we mean to go on. Give us a like. You've got 20 seconds. Hit that thumbs up button. Give us the hearts on TikTok as well. Let's go with a like spike. Thank you, everybody. Do the like spike groove, as we love to do on here. Also, if you want to get involved on the Benjamin Bloom Football Channel community tab, I would like you very much to vote in the latest poll that is up there. Let me just remove my... This iPad case is just dead to the world now, dearie me. So much so, crash bang wallet. Let's chuck it on the floor there. And we'll just bring you the iPad. The poll is who's making the semi-finals. Let me just go a bit more central with that. So, if you back the Germans, you're already wrong. So, the 12% that said Germany and Portugal, they're out of the game. The 26% that said Germany, France, they're out of the game as well. If you said Spain and France, 43%, the vast majority did say that. You're still in the game. You've said Spain and Portugal, 19%. So, yeah, 62% still in the game here in terms of the poll. Just head over onto the community tab of the Benjamin Bloom Football Channel. And, yeah, you can go and vote in that. Right, shall we start talking about France versus Portugal? Sorry, let me just plug my iPad back in while I do some... tech Ludditery. There we go. Cover my face with it. As well, we'll get in and talk about the lineups. John, flying visit. Must admit, Spain deserved this Euros. Yeah, and every team has to have that one where they just get through by the skin of their teeth, maybe in a quarter or a semi-final. They've done it now. Naturally, a big fan. Yeah, Saints legend there. That might be pushing it, mightn't it? Marlon, he'll tell me better, won't he? Jose Font, Barry, fantastic headed goal by Spain. I agree with that, Barry. The leverage he got, he really placed that beautifully in the corner. Mikel Merino, who will be able to dine out on that goal in España. Excuse me, for years and years to come. What a moment for the Spanish, beating the host nation Germany in their own backyard in the last minute of extra time. Right, let's go to lineups then. We are now talking Portugal versus France. Let's see who's going to be playing in this second quarter-final of Euro 2024. Okay, give me your takes as ever. Want to know your opinions in the chat on the 11s, particularly which players you're excited to see. Obviously, on the thumbnail for this one, I went for Mbappe and for Ronaldo, but it's more than just those two. Some great players, and honestly, the big guys in this tournament haven't been the ones winning the games for their nations, have they? So let me know your match winners, who you're really looking forward to seeing, who I should be keeping on the lookout for. It would help if I actually queued up the 11s, wouldn't it? Professionalism is not me, basically. Right, there you go. We should have the right screen up for you now. My bad. Right, for the Portuguese then in goal, Diogo Costa, who was an absolute hero, wasn't he? Saving 3 penalties in the round of 16 victory. Down the left-hand side is Nuno Mendes at left-back of PSG. And João Cancelo, we know him from Man City, but he was obviously farmed out, wasn't he? Where did he end up? Bayern Munich in the end, was it? Barcelona? Tell me in the chat, can't remember. Ruben Diaz definitely hasn't been farmed out from Man City. And Pepe, what a bloody legend now. He's gone from being the world's greatest S-house to people kind of respecting a 41-year-old still doing it for the Portuguese at the highest level. João Paulinho of Fulham, I think soon to be of Bayern Munich, if press reports are to be believed. Vitinha of PSG is his partner there in central midfield. So a couple of PSG players there. Vitinha and the left-back Mendes. And then the big guns down the left-hand side. Rafael Leao of Milan. Down the right-hand side is Bernardo Silva of Man City. It's a great front four, isn't it? Bruno Fernandes of Manchester United in the 10. And the great, although I don't think it was that great the other night, but we've got to pay him the respect for his career, the great Cristiano Ronaldo. Has Cristiano run his last race, though? Has he still got it? I don't know why we would doubt that bloke after all of these years. He'll probably pop up with something tonight, but a bit of a train wreck of a performance the other night, missing a penalty and breaking down in tears, missing a 1v1s and taking lots of free kicks ridiculously. Became a strange old story, didn't it? Let's just check the bench for the boys from Portugal. You can let me know who you're looking forward to seeing playing in this one tonight. On the bench, Sarr, Patricio, Silva, Pereira, Dallo, Inacio Semedo, Neves, Nunes, Neto, plenty of Wolves on there. Conceição, Jota and Ramos on the bench for the Portuguese. Let's go to some comments, shall we? Nice shirt there, Ben. Thank you, Dave. You've set me up. We will get to my wonderful surprise shirt. If you can name the club, I'll tell you what. You're onto something now. I'll give you a cue. No, I won't give you a clue. I think Legend might be right. There you go. Back-to-back promotions. I know all about back-to-back promotions, Marlon. France to beat Portugal. Hosts are out. Richard, gone. Done. What's the German for goodbye? Auf Wiedersehen. Saliba is key for France. Vitinha for Portugal. Semi coming up. I know Ronaldo's always had a massive ego this tournament. Even more so. I know, I agree with all of it, but we just don't doubt this bloke, do we? He's just been so incredible, hasn't he? That over decades now, hasn't he? That yeah, you'd be a fool until he's probably packed up to underestimate the impact that Cristiano Ronaldo can have. But anyway, let's speak about France, who are probably not favourites for the tournament now. I think Spain are favourites. But in terms of talent, so much in the French team, and maybe got the best player in the whole tournament there, the number 10. So Magnan in goal, Koundé, at right back of Barcelona. Hernandez of Milan at left back. Saliba, as flagged up in the chat, of Arsenal at centre back. And Deo Upamecano, another Bayern Munich player, making up the back three. Kind of Terry Venables-y sort of formation here, isn't it? With the three central midfielders, the great Terry Venables. N'Golo Kante in central midfield of Al Ittihad. He is next to Aurelien Tchouameni of Real Madrid and Eduardo Camavinga, also of Real Madrid. Always helpful to have teammates. Ask the Spanish World Cup winners with all those Barcelona players. You know, maybe the Dutch teams of the 70s all playing for Ajax. Always helps to have a good club team, doesn't it? The front three for the French. Easy for me to say. Front three for the French. Antoine Griezmann, who is in the 10, but he'll just go everywhere, won't he? Normally does. Kind of gets about the pitch and does a little bit of everything, doesn't he? It is Randal Kolo Muani of PSG also up top with the main man, Kylian Mbappe. And he has got a goal this tournament, Mbappe, hasn't he, from the penalty spot, but nothing from open play. He's not wearing the mask. Does that mean his nose is all recovered? Maybe the star player of the tournament, Kylian Mbappe. Andrew, welcome. Been enjoying Spain versus Germany. I think a lot of you guys had indeed. Guys, quick plug for Beer 52. You know the deal by now. Get involved over at beer52.com. You can get a free case of beer. 8 beers curated from around the world. You can have dark beer, you can have craft beer. Beautifully presented. You get some bar snacks in there as well. Ferment magazine. You get that for free, but you do have to pay the postage, which is £5.95. And your box will appear straight at your door. All you need to do is follow the promo code, which is, well, it's not promo code, it's a link, www.beer5252, beer52.com/bloom, www.beer52.com/bloom. Thank you, everybody who's taken up the deal. We do get all the data back from Grant at Beer52, and really, really pleased with everybody for doing that. Thank you so much, Beer52. Proud to be associated with that particular company. We have got so little time to get into this. Let's go straight to predictions. Let me know your score predictions for this one. Maybe you can vote in the poll for your actual qualifiers. French national anthem, which is a banger, isn't it? Happening as we speak. I need your predictions. My voice already feels a bit wobbly 24 minutes in. That's not good, with potential extra time and all of that good stuff. So yeah, predictions in. Stick me down. It needs to say something like Portugal, blum, blum, France. Let me know your predictions. You have got 10 seconds. Get them in via the comments and get involved up there on TikTok. Wow, some players up in the French hospitality box there. I think it's Christian Carambeau, Robert Pires. Did I see Liliane Thuram? There was someone else in there as well. I can't remember who I saw, but let me get your predictions in via the chat. I know we are behind and off schedule here. Andrew, France 2, Portugal 1. Dave, France 1, Portugal 0. Everyone's gone extra time here. No, Andrew didn't. Marlon, France 2, Portugal 1 after extra time. I think I had 1-0 France in normal time. I can't remember. Predictions, guys. Wenlock, France 1, Portugal 0. Here come the Portuguese with the national anthem. They are going for it. We love to see the lads belting out the national anthem. Go on, Cristiano. Tremendous stuff by the Portuguese players. There's the great Luis Figo as well up in the stand. Beaming smile from Cristiano Ronaldo as he belts out the national anthem. Looking like a pop star. You love to see it. Went out to watch Spain again. Got another dessert. There you go. 2-1 Portugal extra time. Can you guys stop with this extra time stuff? You know how much I hate extra time. I don't want it. Let's get this done in 90 minutes. Is it all English officials today? That's referee Oliver. I think we had referee Taylor earlier. Barry, France 2, Portugal 0. Has anyone gone for the Portuguese? Did anyone go for the Portuguese? There you go, Daryl. 2-1 Portugal. Good evening to you too, Squire. France 2, Portugal 1 after. Guys, enough with the extra time. If you hadn't been able to tell, this is my surprise shirt from surpriseshirts.co.uk, and it is a Club do Gimnasia y Esgrima La Plata in Argentina. How about that? Get involved over at surpriseshirts.com. If you use the discount code Bloom, you get 10% off. If you make an order by Sunday and you're a fan of an EFL team, listen carefully. Surprise Shirts will pay for your season ticket next season, okay? So get over to surpriseshirts.co.uk. If you order anything before Sunday, please use the discount code Bloom to get 10% off. And they might send me more free shirts if you do that, which is a big help for me. But more importantly, they will cover the cost of your season ticket if you support an EFL team next season. That's not a free season ticket. They will cover the cost of your season ticket, to be very, very clear. There you go. Thank you, Matt. I have to read it off the thing. My Club do Gimnasia y Esgrima La Plata. Oh, it's a third shirt as well. My God. Oh, Killian has put the mask on. And all the cameras are off Ronaldo and onto Mbappe. Power cut in Northwest Ireland. Yeah, take your time, Sean. You're very welcome when it's all sorted. Matt, France 0, Portugal 1. There you go. Some Portuguese love there. Predict Blues to win League One. Of course you do, Chris. Also, France 2-1. Yeah, Liam, just send me a text on WhatsApp and I will send you the link through for the shirts. We are about to kick off. I'm just going to stop the screen here and get the clock ready on the other one. The French are going to kick off. It's France versus Portugal. Who's going to play the Spanish? Spain are through. They have beaten the Germans. The Spanish are through to the semi-finals. Who's going to join them in what we expect to be, let's be honest, a pretty cagey game between the French and the Portuguese. I know why you're all saying extra time, by the way. You're not stupid, you lot, are you? Here comes Kante. He's the least stupid football player you could ever wish to meet, isn't he? What a player he's been. A little knock inside by Kante. Griezmann already spraying the ball about, but he's got... I thought he put too much on that, but Hernandez does keep it in down the left. It's already that kind of defensive tournament-y, knockout-y pace, isn't it? Will they actually go at each other? Hey, will they go at each other? Big switch of play out to Koundé, who sticks it inside. Sorry if you can hear my phone wibbling. It's running TikTok up there. Welcome, everybody on TikTok. I'm pointing at you right there. We appreciate the hell out of you. Thank you so much for joining us. Kante going down the left. Pepe gets in the way. Pepe makes the block off Koundé. And Kante clears up the line. Griezmann puts it in. It's gone to Muani, who plays it to no one in particular. I hope France win this game, says Ryan. Indeed. A long 20 days to payday. What do I think of the Leeds shirt, Shez? Well, I like it. Although I know the Leeds fans don't like the Red Bull logo and they don't like the red on the Red Bull logo. But Hey, the bull is red. And so are Manchester United, which is what Leeds fans don't like about that one. Roberto Martinez is all smiles. He, like most international managers, is unpopular. It just seems to be the way with international football, doesn't it, hey? Knocked into the front to Muani, trying to find Mbappe. Portugal clear. Big diag. Looking for Rafael Leao on the left wing. Nothing doing there. Here comes Koundé. Building up down the right. Does look like there's a bit of space down the right-hand side early on in this one for the French in the early going here. Sorry for that banging on the desk. Fernandes, little miscontrol though. He's knocked it back into Pepe though. Oh, goodness me. Costa there is a hero in the last game. Was not ready for that back pass. He seemed to be holding onto his post, kind of sorting his boots out maybe, or something or other. Pepe. Mendes. Ronaldo. Mendes. Leao. It's good from the Portuguese. Leao's got a run down the left-hand side. He's done really well. Knocks it inside. Oh. Just overplayed. Mendes had come back inside him, the fullback. A bit of a nosebleed there, didn't he? Martin, have I had a bet on this game? Absolutely not. I'm not allowed, for reasons I'll share with you privately. Martin up on TikTok. I am reformed in that way after some bad years, let's just say. But if you want to have a bet, that's absolutely cool by me. Please gamble responsibly. Crossed in from the right-hand side by Bernardo Silva. France are very good defensively, aren't they? That's the setup by Deschamps. Big tackle there. Love that. By João Paulinho. Clean as a whistle, that tackle. Didier Deschamps says, are you sure about that? I am. But as I always say, never, ever trust anybody in a stadium appealing for a decision. Don't trust them. They'll appeal for anything that suits their team. Fans, players, managers. You tell me. What is that lovely shirt I've got on, says Dylan. Club do Ginásio e Esgrima La Plata, third shirt from Argentina from surpriseshirts.co.uk. Go and get involved. They will cover the cost of your season ticket if you're an EFL fan in 24-25 if you order by Sunday, and if you do use the code Bloom for 10% off. Paulinho. This is going to be a proper chess match, isn't it? Isn't it just? Alistair, first game was quality. Yeah. Always worrying, isn't it? Can the second game... Look, we knew the first game was probably going to be the one today, didn't we? And this one's going to be cagey, and you can tell already. Look at that wide shot. All the players within 20 metres of each other. Maybe 30. Although here come Portugal down the right-hand side. Cancelo. Pepe, nice early ball out to Mendes. Mendes, horrible ball. Low left-footed. Pepe. Mendes, nice take. Good play by the Portuguese defenders there. 2-1. Portugal says Nat in terms of his prediction tonight. Tonight. La 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 tonight. I was going to go Blondie, but I went New Kids on the Block in the end. Get your requests in. First song of the night for you there. New Kids on the Block. Strange song that is. Go and listen to it. It's absolutely bonkers. Goes like from sounding like the Beatles to late 80s, early 90s boy band in the space of one bar. Tremendous. Pepe. KG. Could have told you that was going to happen. Just exchanging passes with Vitinha. These guys, both sides, are going to set up in a stiff team shape here, aren't they? They are not giving anything away either side. Pepe and the French pointedly not pressing the Portuguese centre-backs. You can see the 4-3-3 shape. You can throw a blanket over them. I mean, fair play. They look well coached, the French, in terms of that defensive shape. Or they've just got real high-caliber players who can just kind of pull that off. Leao. Mendes. Mendes sticks the cross in. Cleared out. All the head it, kick it stuff. Looking nice. Dylan, if France score first, you worry they will tear Pepe apart on the counter, whereas Portugal score first, and it could get very fun. I prefer the fun option, Dylan, but yeah, I take both of your points there, my friend. Dylan, by the way, look, banging the drum for the members. Join the channel members. Great way of supporting the channel. Remember, it costs nothing to simply interact, like, comment, subscribe. You can donate if you want. We haven't had any yet tonight, have we? Any super chats or super stickers? Really appreciate all the support during the off season. And you can join up, as I just said, like Dylan has. Join the WhatsApp group, get early access to pre-record videos, and come and join our monthly round table chats. We should be due one pretty soon, shouldn't we? Ronaldo. It went to Fernandes, who's drawn the foul off Willie Saliba. Free kick, Portugal, which is going into the box from either Bruno or Bernardo Silva. I think Bruno's going to take it. Suits the right foot in swinger. Watch me be wrong. Bruno puts it in right-footed. Wasn't a good ball, but it wasn't great defending by Koundé. He just kind of hit him on the knees. Could have gone anywhere. Tom, am I going to be up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for the town kit release tomorrow morning? Absolutely, Tom. And we are covering that on Blue Monday this week end. Daddy cool. Is that for Danny Roll? Nah. I know what you're doing. I know your game. Dun 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 dun. Bruno with the corner. Near post. Hoiked away. I think it's Muani, the striker, who put that away, wasn't it? Mendes, and he goes home, and everybody wants to be in shape, don't they? Josh, evening from a coach somewhere on the M4, due in Dusseldorf for 9 a.m. Come on, Josh. Going to watch the Three Lions tomorrow. Unbelievable. We will be covering, obviously, the Three Lions, and I'm sure the chat will get to them very, very soon. England, Switzerland, tomorrow. 4:30 we will start our coverage here on the watch along. And there you go. I'm just going to throw that to the chat. Ryan's comment there. Get on it on TikTok as well. Thoughts on Southgate potentially changing to a back five? Mendes down the left-hand side. He's got loads of space. No wonder Ronaldo complains. It's a horrible cross by Mendes, although the camera's on Leao, because, not only a back heel, but a nutmeg as well. Beautiful. Beautiful skill for the back heel, but not a very, very good cross at all by Nuno Mendes of PSG, who's had a few crossing positions and converted none of them. Get your thoughts on England's team shape. I think it will be the back five or the back three and wing backs, however you want to, whatever you're comfortable calling it. We're all speaking the same language, I think. think the three Lions are going to change formation tomorrow. Koundé, Kante. Only good thing about back five is hopefully it'll be more balanced. Jack Curry just joined Oxford. Yeah, let me know your latest transfers in the chat. Eager to hear about new signings for your clubs. Hernandez down the line, and Mbappe thought he'd won the corner. Cancelo was having none of it. Hopefully revealed with a nice shot of Greaves and Philogene. Optimistic, Tom. They pull that off. I mean, wow. Well, it would have helped if the media didn't tell us the team in the back three. I know what you mean, Alistair, but there's someone leaking that stuff, isn't there? I kind of blame them, really, rather than the media for reporting it, but I take your point. Will Shaw be risked? I don't think he will, Dave. Will he? Will he? This late in the tournament for a first game? Nah. I don't know. Be something new, wouldn't it? Hopefully he doesn't get hurt again. Mendes. Pepe. Thoughts on Nathan Wood from Swansea? Yeah, I suppose Russ Martin would have had him before, wouldn't he? Swansea. Highly rated. Was he? It was at Middlesbrough, is that right? And Swansea took him. So maybe Russ Martin hasn't had him. Or did he sign him? I don't know. Can't remember. It's a start, isn't it? I think it's Saints fans who want some Premier League experience in there, of course. But yeah, James Beadle back on loan at Sheffield Wednesday as well. Did a video on Sheffield Wednesday yesterday, which has gone quite well. Quite pleased with it. How many views has it got? I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you right now because I'm interested myself. Let's have a click on there. Where do I go? Analytics. There it is. 6,948. Nearly 7,000, that. By my maths. Set play here for Portugal. Fernandes is going to take it. Corner from the left-hand side. Big Portuguese end behind the goal there. Going to get first contact on this one. Fernandes sticks the cross in. Easy gather for Mike Maignan of Milan. And they tried to get Mbappe in a foot race with Cancelo. Well, they did. Cancelo just got across first. You don't want to be in a foot race with that bloke, do you? No, sir. No. Andrew. Darko Jaibi returns for Argyle. New forward, Mohamed Tijani. Excellent. The Rooney Revolution starts. Crossed in by Leao. It's going to break in the box. Bernardo, nice little idea around the corner. Leao needs to get back on side. Knocked off by Paulinho. Leao. Bruno. Shooting position. Bruno hits the shot deflected wide of the post. Corner. Closest anyone's come. Where was the initial shot going? Yeah, well on target, wasn't it? A necessary deflection there. Hits Saliba. Clearly on the shirt up here. No sense of a handball there, but so obvious Fernandes was going to shoot. Didn't quite close him down, did they? Another corner for Portugal, who are having more of the territory. But you know what France are like, don't you? They'll absorb most anything, won't they? I think it's a foul by Ronaldo. Yeah, shove on Hernandez by the great Cristiano Ronaldo. Great career, not a great tournament. Who's saying that? Aiden, birthday tomorrow for Aiden on TikTok. Happy birthday tomorrow. My friend, how old are you, buddy? And how are you celebrating? With a 3 Lions win is what you're doing, man. Yeah? Dun, 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 dun. Who put Daddy Cool in my head? Bloody Nat in the chat. Guilty. Saints also signed Lallana, Edwards, Taylor, and Harwood Bellis. Yeah, good handful, that, isn't it? Mbappe down the line. Hernandez thought he was getting a free kick there. He stayed down. I bet he springs up now. He sees Portugal on the counter. Ronaldo beautifully played around the corner. Vitinha. Leao. This is really good from Portugal. Leao. Crossing position. Final ball's been hopeless for Portugal so far, hasn't it? And they've been in decent positions for it, I tell you. I tell you. Paulinho. Cancelo to Diaz to Pepe. Portugal are playing well. They're better side, aren't they? Let me have a look at the numbers. See if that backs me up. Yeah, 60% possession. This is the thing. It's only translated into 1 shot on goal, though, to be honest. That's what France are like, aren't they? You think you're playing well against them, and it's like, well, we actually given anything away, the French would say, and the answer's often no. Very good at keeping you at arm's length, the proverbial you. Another corner, though, for the Portuguese. Michael Cooper declines to sign new contract. Interest from Morgan Whittaker as well. I'm not surprised with those two. Very good players. Right, another corner to Portugal. Fernandes. They are such a good defence, France, aren't they? They're the sort of team where you get a corner against them and it's like, do we need to even bother? We know they're going to head it clear, don't we? And here's a French counter-attack. They're piling forward. Just got a foot on it. Oh, horrible giveaway there. Griezmann. Griezmann into the box. Knocked back for Koundé. Koundé tries to knock it inside. Gets the lucky bounce. Camavinga. Shooting chance. Hernandez drives in a great shot. Left-footed. The left-back. Good save by Costa. Great stuff from France. That's the whole point, isn't it? That is the whole point. Possession to Portugal, loads of set plays, don't really make any chances. Counter-attack, bosh, France could have scored. Bang. Dave, Rangers signed Liam Morrison and Herverton Santos. Excellent. Nice to see all the transfers now starting to get going as we get deeper into July. It's only going to get more. Calm Gaming, thanks for doing that video about Wednesday. My pleasure. Enjoyed it. Enjoyed the response as well. Apart from all the arguing between Owls and Blades fans in the chat. All good fun for the most part. Few people taking it too far. What are you going to do though? What you going to do, brother? Pepe. Nice little sidestep there. Is that Bernardo Silva? What's he doing all the way back there? Fernandes, Bruno tries to do the nutmeg there. And here comes Kante driving forward. Mbappe. Mbappe dribbling into the box. Look at the acceleration. My God, puts the cross in. Deflected. Oh, need to double up on him every time, don't they? He's too much Mbappe, isn't he? But tell me something I don't know, I guess you're all saying. France just getting into the game now as we come up to the quarter mark. 21:30 on the clock. 0-0. Portugal had some territory, had some control. France coming into it now. It's the chess match we expected. And you'd expect the French to get stronger as we go. Griezmann, lovely ball. Mbappe, Koundé. Camavinga, little dink to the back post. He knows that Hernandez was open there as well, doesn't he? There you go. God, Liam, how many in for MK there? Evans, Maguire, Offord, Pritchard, Lee, Shering, Kelly, Carroll. Boom. Evening, Steve. Welcome to you. Representing, again, channel members there. Lovely. Living as a Reading fan, we can't sign players until there's progress on the takeover. The EFL are blocking it. Not good. Not good at all. And yes, lots of people asking, we will get kit reviews with Shayley this season. Billy on TikTok, who's been better so far? Well, Portugal will feel that they've been the better side so far, but you know what France are like. They control it, don't they? Head it, kick it, clear it, keep your team shape. Very strong defensive side. Cristiano Ronaldo is down. A little bump to the side of his head. Ouch. Off Hernandez. Have to do concussion protocol or not. No, he's up. And he's okay. Ryan, I had a thought I was half Spanish. Turns out it was false. There you go. Stick with the England then. 100%. Koundé knocks it forward. Pepe leans on Camavinga. He's been whistled for that one. Pepe says no. No, it's a foul, isn't it? He's gone in with the arm there, shoved in the back. Linesman's right, referee's right. Free kick, France. Over on the right-hand side. And Griezmann is going to take it. Interesting how high up Leao is when France are attacking. That's the out ball, isn't it? Hoof it to him. Get him the ball. Free kick. Griezmann puts it in. I think they actually won the header on it on the near post there, didn't they? All went backwards. And Bernardo Silva. Oh, why is he clearing it there? Straight to Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni's got it back. Camavinga. Koundé. Camavinga. Knocked through to Kante. And Mbappe is offside. Silly offside, that one. I'm going to use a great football cliche. He's looking right along the line. Well, he's obviously not, because if he had, he wouldn't have been offside, would he? Silly Billy. Pepe. Vitinha. 0-0. Portugal, France. Coming up 26. On the clock. Vitinha. Diaz. Vitinha again. There's a big switch of play out to Leao, who the chat pointed out is up the pitch. He's got 1v1 with Koundé. Koundé runs with him. Leao does well, gets to the byline. Leao puts the cross in. Another corner. Good bit of wing play. We said that's the out ball, didn't we? To the Milan winger. And he did get round Koundé there, didn't he? And got the cross in. Again, though, France defend their 6-yard box really, really well, don't they? corner to Portugal. Bruno takes it short this time. Leao knocks that one back to Bernardo. Bruno crosses right-footed in swinger. Big header clear, hooked on, and Mbappe's knocked that one on. Here comes a counter-attack with Kanté, who knocks it in the channel. Look at the speed of Mbappe, and he's going to get there. Mbappe at the byline. Mbappe knocks it back. Griezmann curls left foot. It actually hits Kanté. It's going to break for Camavinga and for Hernandez. Shot driven in, drilled over the bar. We got a first look at the afterburners there from Mbappe. Knocked into the channel. Mendes tried to run with him. You can't run with Mbappe. He's too damn quick, isn't he? Could be a bloody 100-metre sprinter, that bloke, couldn't he? He really could. There we go. Am I in shot better now? Mendes. Pepe. Mendes. I think France would quite like to play on the counter, wouldn't they? Spain got a bit of a kick in earlier. Glad they won. Vamos Cristina. Should that say Cristiano? Or is it something Spanish related? Mbappe looks even more like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle with a mask on. Certainly got superhero qualities, hasn't he? Are the turtles superheroes? Man, they're turtles that can talk. Of course they are. Bruno. Mendes down the line. Leao, quick off the mark. He's going to try and run Upamecano this time. And I'm just not seeing anything at the moment in terms of how France are defending their 6-yard box and their 18-yard box that sways me from my prediction of 1-0 France here. Mbappe blocked out by João Paulinho. Rich, legend. Heroes in a half shell. They're the world's most fearsome fighting team. When the evil shredder attacks, those turtles cut them no slack. They're a teenage mutant. What did I change key then? Struggling with that one, aren't I? Oh, little knock round the corner. Griezmann's in through the middle. Muani holds on to it. Wow, what defending by Pepe there. He's 41. We've got to mention it every time. What a tackle that was. Where's Vitinha going? Where are you going, fella? All the way back to his own corner flag. Knocks it out for a throw-in. What a play by Pepe there defensively. We still haven't got our new shirt out yet. That's Coventry Sky Blue Steve. Here comes a Portugal attempted counter. You can't counter-attack against France. They're too good defensively, aren't they? Power Rangers or Turtles? Go, go, Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Did Street Sharks make it over to England? I missed them, MH, if they did. I don't know what they are, but the chat's definitely gonna answer you. Because the chat knows everything. Because it's a combination of more brains. Not necessarily bigger brains than mine, just more of them. Equal to, or even more power than mine. Imagine that. Mendes, lovely back heel again by Leao. Mendes tries to skip past Muani, who'd gone all the way back defensively. Upamecano. Magnon closed down by Ronaldo. They go long and Pepe clears it back. Leao. Pepe. That's tremendous. Michelangelo, my favourite. Calabanga. I think, Dave, I think Richard's right there. I think Dave has been spell checked on Cowabunga there. Oh, whatever your device is, isn't having Cowabunga as a word. Love it. Koundé. Get a cross in down the right-hand side. Headed clear by Cancelo. Here's Mbappe. Stop that, man. Mbappe, little knock inside. Griezmann. Mbappe. Bernardo saying, go on, lad. Go on your left foot then. I'll show it you. Double up now, aren't they? Kante. Camavinga. Camavinga into Griezmann, can't quite control it. Good defending by Bruno, who gets back and boots that one in to the stand. Surprised France aren't putting Mbappe and Muani directly up against Pepe. I suppose Muani would be, wouldn't it? It's easier said than done, isn't it? Because Mbappe you want in the half space wide just to find that's easier, I guess, to mark. When I say easier to mark Mbappe, that's obviously in context, but yeah, it's when he gets in those spaces wide. Oof. Oof. Griezmann takes a corner short. Koundé back to Griezmann. Crosses right-footed. Weird jump on the back post by Upamecano. Here's Mbappe again. Poor old Bernardo keeps getting him every time. He's passed it on though. Camavinga. Saliba. Jermaine. Camavinga again. It's good from France. Although it is attack versus defence. Everyone forward versus everyone back. And in the end, it all goes out. Cool, look at that one. They're just showing the cross from Leao a few minutes back, maybe 5-10 minutes back, when he roasted Upamecano down that side. There's a better bit of goalkeeping than I thought initially. Ronaldo's trying to run the channels. Oh, Saliba completely schools him there. That wouldn't have happened 5 years ago, would it? Ronaldo in any physical battle. Power and the strength just diminishing a bit. At 39, fair enough, mate. Koundé. Tchouaméni. Griezmann, lovely acceleration. Griezmann drifts so beautifully. He's a great player, isn't he? Always like watching him. Pepe's clearance deflects off Griezmann. They get a little bit lucky there, don't they? Bruno tries to drill that down the line for Leao. Where's Dembele for France? Was he not on the bench? Or is he hurt? Ousmane Dembele says he's on the bench. I guess they've taken him out for the kind of front two look with Muani and Mbappe. Although, as the chat's pointed out, Mbappe does really pull quite far out left, doesn't he? Oh, don't talk to me about Thundercats. That's my jam, Thundercats. Dun 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 dun. Thunder, 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 Thundercats. Thunder, 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 Thundercats. Oh, Vitinha pierces it through. Saliba, he's proper defender, isn't he? Arsenal man. The Sword of Omens. Yeah, I had a Sword of Omens. They must have sold millions of those things. And a battery and a little switch that lit up the... Oh, man, it's the best. The absolute best. In fact, I would buy one of them. I think, oh, lovely cross from the right-hand side. Leao arriving on the back stick. Got goal side of Koundé. Just ran away from him. Koundé was confident there, wasn't he? I mean, he got it right, didn't he? Kante breaks forward again. Brilliant ball carrier in this game. Mbappe tries the most audacious reverse ball there you'll ever see. Completely mishits it. A Thundercats live action movie. Ho! Snarf, snarf, snarf. Oh man, the end of the first season of Thundercats where Lion-O has to take on the trials against the other Thundercats. That is epic! In all the DVDs, there's documentaries as well. Wow. You realise all the voice actors in Thundercats played two parts. So sometimes if they got a scene between their two parts, they would flip from one to the other. So it says in the documentary. Brilliant. Throw in, Portugal. Down the left-hand side. Vitinha. Diaz. Knocks it out wide right. Cancelo, give and go. Nicely worked. Bernardo, decent looking cross. Oh. Leao came across from the left wing. Made a good position actually on the back stick. And the cross went back where he started his run from. Never the one. Tchouaméni. Kante. Tchouaméni. Great ball. Switch of play out to Koundé. Koundé outside of the foot, cross the near post. Decent ball headed away by Pepe. And Portugal trying to break down their left-hand side again with Leao. Pepe. Nice switch of play by the old stager there. Cancelo. Imperious control. They're trying to find Ronaldo early there. Been a bit anonymous. The great Cristiano Ronaldo today, but he only needs one chance, doesn't he? Or 5 the other day and 8 free kicks. Vitinha into the box. Oh, Vitinha could have carried that on. He tried to cut it back. The space was open ahead of him. Great tackle by Mendes. Foul. Edge of the box by Kante. By Muani, excuse me. Not a yellow card in my humble opinion. I think referee Oliver agrees with me, judging by his body language. Definite foul. Just too quick for him, wasn't he? Vitinha. Kante being used in the build. Well, he's just carrying the ball, isn't he? Picking it up and driving forward. And we have a Portugal free kick, so we all know what's happening now. Because Ronaldo's looking up at himself on the screen. Maybe they're lulling us all in. Maybe he's going to take 10 in a row. And then Bruno is just going to whip one in the top corner and surprise everybody. Double wall. 3 Portuguese in front. Bruno. I hope that was the plan. If not, Bruno's just pulled rank on Ronaldo. No, I think that was deliberate, wasn't it? Ronaldo was the decoy. Bruno steps up, buffs it over the bar, as we predicted, that might be the play. Cristiano's like, I've got a great idea for a free kick. Everyone's going to look at me, which I love. And I'm going to stand there, I'm going to puff my cheeks out, get my abs ready, and the $1 million smile. And then with my hands on hips, I'll just stand there and you quickly take the free kick. Oh, Alistair, you've got to check out Thundercats, man. It's the best. Although, let's be very honest and humble, everybody thinks that the art and the sport and the music from when they were growing up is the best. And that's fine, isn't it? Because it's a magical time. There's a magical place, we're on our way there. With toys in their millions, all under one roof. It's called Ronaldo. It's not called Ronaldo, it's called Toys R Us, but Ronaldo had the ball. Mbappe. France trying to counter. Tchouameni. Koundé. There you go. Finish the song. And Richard will know, anybody who lived in Ipswich, if you were coming back from London, from Colchester, from Chelmsford, wherever, you knew you were home when you saw Toys R Us on the horizon, lit up. It was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. See, Marlon's too young for Thundercats as well. It's only the greatest cartoon ever. .44 gone. 0-0, as many predicted. I was yelling at you lot for calling extra time, but you're going to be right at this stage. I've still got France to nick it 1-0 in normal time. As we approach half-time, with Portugal on the attack, little dink over the top by Vitinha. That is the second time where Vitinha has been in a really decent position and just overcooked it. Sean, what's the match like? Nah, cagey. And France are just a monstrously good defensive team, aren't they? I guess they need some credit, don't they, the French, for being so hard to play against. Am I back tomorrow? Yes, Rich, you coming on at half-time, fella? Come and talk to us at half-time if you're not watching in the pub or whatever. Rich, calm me down. Whatever England are doing. Whatever England will be doing, I'll need calming down. If England playing well, I'll be so giddy that I'll need calming down. No stoppage time. It's half-time already. If England are playing badly, I'll just be annoyed. And if England are doing the nondescript thing they've done for the last 4 games in the first half, before really stinking it out in the second half, I'll probably need livening up and calming down. Anyway, half-time, Portugal 0, France 0. Cagey. It's one of those where Portugal will possibly think they're winning the fight, but to use a boxing kind of analogy, France are just a big heavyweight, maybe just going, okay, come on, punch yourself out, and then, bosh, I've got you 1-0, and now try and score against us, because you ain't going to. So France are just like the archetypal international set-up tournament team, aren't they? Let me get the numbers up, and we'll see if that matches. I mean, before I get the numbers up, my eye test was that Portugal carried good threat from 0 to 20. France maybe for the next 10 minutes. And I think they're okay, Portugal having the ball, aren't they? I really, really do. I don't think they're much asked about that. So let me just click the right button and we can share the screen, he says, then immediately clicking the wrong button like the imbecile that he is. Right, has that gone on the right screen? Of course it bloody hasn't. There you go. Right, what are we doing? Data, stats, there. Absolute disaster of a link there. Appalling work from me. Oh my God, look at those XGs. Guys, 0.07 for the Portuguese, 0.08 for the French. There have been 0 effing chances in this match, haven't they? My God. 2 shots to 3 in France's favour. 1 shot on target in the entire game. Can I get the attack momentum graph? Where did Footmob put that? Did they put that in the facts? There we go. Yeah, that chimes with what I've said. If you look at the red blob for Portugal there, that early game momentum, where does that take us up to? Yeah, 18. I said sort of 20 to 30, didn't I? 19 to 27, according to the attack momentum graph. BBC with Gary Lineker just showing lots of attacks down the left-hand side for Portugal. So I agree with their analysis, whatever the lads are saying there. Rafa Leao. Someone said it in our chat, didn't they? They said, Ben, the out ball is Leao. He's high up the pitch, waiting for the counter-attack. And France, they don't leave you any space. They're unashamedly defensive, aren't they? The prize today for the Portuguese and the French is a semi-final against the Spanish, who beat the Germans in minute 120 earlier on today. There's your bracket. Portugal or France are going to be joining the Spanish in the semi-finals. Let me just bring up the poll that you lot have been voting on the community tab on the Benjamin Bloom football channel. Let me just hit refresh on that because I'm sure we'll have had some votes in the meantime. There you go. Go and get voting on that. So, Spain and France, 43% said it would be Spain versus France. It's not going to be Germany versus Portugal or Germany versus France. 19% at the top there said Spain versus Portugal. Go and get voting on that before you know the answer. Hopefully in 45 minutes time. But it might be a little longer than that. I sincerely hope not, given my complete disdain for extra time. But what you gonna do? Hopefully be in my new town shirt. Well, Rich, I today am in my beautiful Club du Gimnasia y Esgrima La Plata from Argentina. This is their third kit from 2023 from surpriseshirts.co.uk. Head over to surpriseshirts.co.uk. Use the discount code BLOOM at checkout. You get 10% off. And by God, if you're an EFL fan and you order by Sunday, it's Friday today, you've got a couple of days to go, they will cover the cost of your season ticket. Listen carefully. Cover the cost of your season ticket. They pay for your season ticket, okay? Get involved over at surpriseshirts.com. This is what they sent me. By the way, I am in negotiations. We think we're going to have a voucher for a free Surprise Shirts box when we're doing the kit reviews with Shaylee. I've sent them the videos. I've told them, you've got to watch this. My missus is entertaining as anything, slagging off all these kits. So yeah, give us a voucher. Give me a second series. Yeah, you know what. There we go. I'm going to take a coffee in a minute. Let's read some more comments. If that really is the French strategy, it's a dangerous one. There's been a few late goals recently. Well, and Andrew, I totally agree. It's always a dangerous one when you're really good defensively and then you have the best player in the tournament as one of your attackers as well. So, you know, you don't blame them for setting them up. Are either of these less boring than England? Yeah, they're both less boring than England because they look like they're doing this pragmatic, cagey stuff a bit more competently. England just look bad, don't they, rather than pragmatic or... well, bad and pragmatic and cagey, all of that good stuff. Watching this, watching Spain v Germany, and this is chalk and cheese. We knew it was going to be like that, Liam, didn't we? I said in the predictions, that's going to be a big one, isn't it? Spain, Germany, they're going to go at each other. This one is going to be cagey. You lot were all saying after extra time, Ben. Dirty Dirt after extra time. So don't tell me now that you're changing your mind on that. This is how we thought this was going to be, and it's played out exactly in that manner, hasn't it? James in Spain for a week today. Trying to live on British time. Yeah, there you go. You're not going to get jet lag flying from Spain, so you'll be all right. Right. I'm going to go make a coffee, guys. What I will do, if you're watching up on TikTok, I'm just going to close down that stream there. And we'll be back in 10 minutes. So hit follow on TikTok and we'll restart the stream if you want to catch up in 10 minutes or so. And you guys on YouTube and Twitter, we're going to take a break of all of 4 minutes and 26 seconds. I'm going to make a coffee, go make a cup of tea, grab a beer from Beer 52 if you want as well. And we will be back very, very shortly. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. Half time. Portugal 0, France 0. It is hammering it down here in Bedfordshire. I only have a short walk from the garage studio to the kitchen, and I feel all wet. Look at my beautiful frizzy hair, frizzed up even more. Welcome back if you're watching on YouTube, on Twitter, on TikTok. So we go to some comments, see what you lot are saying. What have we got here? Am I getting shouted at for too much coffee? Yeah, I am again. It's not decaf either. Can you see in the cup? Look, that is the real deal, that. Honestly, I have a 2-year-old daughter. I'm up at 6 a.m. every day. I don't struggle sleeping. And if I just read a bit before bedtime, that always knocks me out. Welcome back, everybody, joining back up on TikTok after the quick halftime tea break. I can't get the bloody shot right though, can I? How is that? I think we're good in both shots. Got my angles all wrong. Morning, Alexander. 4:53 a.m. In Japan. 5:53 in Australia. There we go. If Roberto Martinez fails for Portugal, who would hire him? Is a reasonable question, isn't it? Keep your questions coming in. Great support for the video as well. Could I be so bold as to ask you guys for a like spike while we're here? We've got 41 likes. We tend to get over 50 by halftime, so we're a little bit behind. I know we did get completely butchered by Germany and Spain. The drama ended in that one. That took out the first 15 minutes pretty much of our stream. But I still think we can catch up. So please, we call this a like spike. Give us your hearts as well up on TikTok. And give us your thumbs up now on YouTube and Twitter. You've got 20 seconds. It is time for a like spike. Sorry, just dancing along to that groove. Thank you, everybody. It's up to 45. We're still pushing for 50 on the like spike. Let me just set up our second half clock here and see where we are at as the players come out for the second half. No substitutions by the looks of things. What do I need to do? Present, share screen, second half. Bosh. Did we get that right? We did. Let's enlarge that a bit. 0-0 at half time. Not shouting at you, Marlon. Just wondering from my own. It's big insomnia. I'm sorry to hear it if you are an insomniac. No, I'm all right with my sleep. And look, honestly, I use up so much energy doing these watch-alongs. You wouldn't imagine. Right, we are off in the second half. Did I catch that clock in time? I might be 1 second behind. You dance like Trump. Isn't it? What was I doing there? I was doing that, wasn't I? What is Trump's thing? Because Bill Maher always says something very gratuitous about the Trump. I think Trump do that. Young man. Because, Bill Maher says he's doing something to, Let's stop there. Ipswich's kit revealed tomorrow. You're looking forward to that, Dylan. I quite like the Norwich run, actually, to be fair. Whisper it quietly. Pretty classic. The new Norwich kit just released today. Ian! Welcome to you, my friend. Sorry, I just can't get this bloody shot right on TikTok. Sorry if I'm wobbling you around, TikTok watchers. Is that straight? Looks a little bit straighter to me. Norwich keeper kit. I haven't seen the keeper kits actually. I retweeted the main one just to get people's opinions, knowing that my chat would be full of Ipswich fans, and grabbing my popcorn and watching. Who are you calling a stirrer? Nah, it's quite nice to be fair, the Norwich one. I haven't seen a real kick crime yet. We'll do the reviews with Shaylee, of course. Blue Monday reaction on the Town Kits on Sunday night. Yeah, check that out. The MK Dons keeper shirt. Some deep cuts coming in here. Right. Let's try and get back into this nonsense then. This very cagey game that's definitely going to be under 1.5 goals and probably going to extra time. But we can hope. I'm going to manifest it to not go to extra time by telling you how much I hate extra time every 5 minutes. That does not appear to be working. Siglex, up on TikTok. Welcome from New Zealand. Great to have you watching. Nice little chest down on the back stick by Hernandez. And a chance for France to now try and build out from the back. Hernandez to Tchouameni. And we keep getting this wide shot of both teams squeezed up in the middle quarter, the middle half of the pitch, excuse me, in their formation perfectly. You wonder how anyone's going to break through this. Hernandez, Griezmann. He'd be the one, wouldn't he? Griezmann, get him there on the edge of the box, watch him drive through. What a great break from Vitinha, but bit of brutal athleticism there from Camavinga chasing back. Great defending there. Anthony, welcome. Raining in Sydney, raining in Bedfordshire too. Hernandez. Kante nearly gave it away for the first time in about 25 years, didn't he? Great tackle in the corner by Cancelo. Brilliant stuff there. Cancelo comes... Oh, no, what's he doing? Got ahead of himself there. Played a horrible ball out. Here's Muani. Oh, he's been bailed out there. Cancelo got way too excited. He won the tackle, sprinted up the line and tried to play some weird crossfield pass into totally the wrong area. Here's Camavinga, Kante, Tchouameni, Hernandez, Mbappe. Mbappe knocks it inside, give and go. Mbappe hits the shot. Tremendous play by Mbappe, but too close to the keeper. No more Lotus on the old Norwich shirts. Well, that was quite a good sponsor. But they've still got someone based in Norfolk, which is pretty cool, isn't it? If you get something related to the club, I think that's cool, isn't it? Birmingham continue to spend. Emil Hansen signs from, I can't say that, Heracles, is that right? For a 7. Don't you just hate these League One clubs dropping £1 million transfers, Richard? Oh, here they come now down the left-hand side. Portugal into the box. Oh, it's going to be a penalty, is it? Not given. Oh. Did he fall over? Obviously, referee Oliver doesn't think it's a dive. I thought that was going to be a penalty when I saw them coming together. But if no tackle was made, then it ain't going to be a penalty, is it? Mendes goes in. It's a dive. Yeah, he should be booked for diving there. I thought he might have just fallen over. Well done, referee Oliver, for not giving the penalty. Mendes should be yellow carded for cheating. He dived. No challenge made. And he didn't fall over. I know players can just fall over. It's fine to fall over. But he didn't fall over. He dived. Clearly dived. Cheated. Naughty. Don't like it. Don't cheat at football. Play properly. There's one in the channel for layout to chase. He ain't gonna get that. There you go. Dive, dive, dive. It was, wasn't it? It was. Not impressed. I must admit, on the wide shot, I'm like, oh, that's going to be a penalty as they go together. But it's good defending because the who was it going in on the tackle? I can't remember. But he didn't, let himself get hoodwinked, if you know what I mean. Tchouameni, Camavinga, Hernandez, crossing position, goes inside to Kante. Oh, lovely slip through by Kante. It's a brilliant pass. Oh, my God. It went all the way across the back post. They're still going They've cleared it there. What a pass by Kante to get Hernandez in. Muani should have been on the back stick there, putting that into the net, but he was not. Hernandez again. Tries a give and go. Nothing doing. Big switch of play by Tchouaméni. Koundé. Nice cross to the back post. No, it's not. It's too much on it. I think Sean has made my point more succinctly than I did. Look at this pass from... oh, no, that was the Mbappe shot. Excuse me. I thought we were going to see the pass from Kante again that put Hernandez in. When I was asked, are these teams as boring as Ipswich? Ipswich, England. Got Ipswich on the plane. They're talking about them in the chat. Forgive me. When I was about England, are these teams as boring as England? That was what I was trying to say. That, yeah, a quality team can go from cagey to, you know, attacking and not just look rank awful. Weird pass that is. Mendes keep it in, he can. Which I think is what these teams are attempting to do. Just keep it super, super tight. But then have the quality to actually do something with the ball when they get it. Whereas England, I think, have just been inept, haven't they? Just been not a very good team, as well as cagey. That's what I'm trying to say. Portugal and France particularly are cagey but competent, whereas England are cagey but not really competent. But I hope they win 4-0 tomorrow and play brilliantly, and then I'm going to be coming home for the whole time, so I'll jump on the bandwagon. Just give me a bandwagon to jump on, England. Ronaldo wins the corner. Evening, Paul. Welcome. That's been generous. England inept. Inept, incompetent. Go to my dictionary there. Are we saying the same thing, Ian? Probably not, are we? Difference between having a good shape and keeping the ball versus holding on to the ball in deep areas. Yeah, exactly. And saying we're gonna guard our goal, but when we get it, you know, but we're gonna guard our goal. Corner. Oh, is it gonna be a free header? Is it headed? Oh goodness me! Big hand ball shout. Nothing doing. Cancelo whips it back post. Great punch by Magnon. French keeper's looked good, hasn't he? Bruno trying to recycle, counter-attack now France. Where's Mbappe is the question. Griezmann comes running away. Mbappe's not even in shot. Griezmann, brilliant carry. Is there a foul there? No. What's he doing? Oliver's pulled it back. I don't know what for or where. I don't know what's going on here. Referee Oliver has said no foul. I think he's called a drop ball. Mbappe is down. I've got no idea what's going on, guys. I hope Mbappe's okay because he's holding his nose. What happened? Well, it wasn't a handball. That's the first thing. Poor old Mbappe got another one in the face. Fortunately, it wasn't his nose. But if it was his nose, what is that mask doing? Then referee Oliver dropped his yellow card. Everybody stopped because Mbappe was down. Right, I get it. So he was waiting for the advantage to go for France on the counter-attack, and then he pulled it back. So it's actually good refereeing again from referee Oliver. Hopefully Mbappe's okay. As we see the row of French greats there. Robert Pires. Who else is there? Is it Thuram and Carambeau? Who's the fourth lad there? Mbappe, I think, is okay. He's just a bit stunned. He just got that one in the face from point blank range. Painful one. Can't spell incompetent, Ian. You can't after half a case of beer 52, can you? England are not inept. Fear of failure is sometimes debilitating. Yeah, I think one thing can lead to the other. Can't it? Might be unpopular, but refs shouldn't stop the game. I think they're told, MH, aren't they? If it's a head injury, they have to stop it, don't they? So I think he's probably following the letter of the law. So you're entitled, yeah, to disagree with the letter of the law. But I think he's applied it. Correctly. Yeah, we did see Figo earlier on the row behind, didn't we? I was looking at the French row there, indeed. Love seeing these old greats in the stand. Brilliant. Portugal 0, France 0. Cagey as we expected it to be. I can't really give you a favourite. I'm gonna give my normal list. Is there a mistake? Is there a set piece? Is there a brilliant goal, a long ranger, a deflection? Just needs any little nuance just to get the first goal. And surely, guys, first goal wins tonight. Surely it's a 1-0 to either side or we're going to penalties. And I don't want to go to penalties. I want to go and see my missus, who I haven't seen all day. Bless her. Koundé down the line. It's offside, isn't it? We can all see that. No beer 52 for me tonight. Got to pick the eldest up from work, Ian. Get involved with beer 52. Get yourself your free box. You just got to pay the postage. There go the directors again. Oh, to be fair, we had an attractive female Portuguese fan followed by a handsome French fan. Male fan there. We normally just get all of the attractive women. And as a concept, I don't necessarily object to that, but I understand that some people do. And I'll say no more. Beer 52. Beer52.com/Bloom. Grab yourself your free box. You've got to pay the postage. £5.95 for the postage. But yeah, get involved for your free box. Beer 52, 8 craft beers. Dark beers, bar snacks, all of that good stuff. It'll get you through a cagey tournament quarter-final for sure, brother. Vitinha, Paulinho, Pepe, little lifted ball by Pepe, Mendes, good play by Portugal. Leao has got the run on Camavinga. Leao into the box. Look at the pace, Leao. Brilliant play. Just marshalled for a corner. Camavinga is quality, isn't he? The defensive midfielder for France. He is an absolute bloody specimen of an athlete, isn't he? Look at that for a tackle. Brilliant from Camavinga there. Chasing back. Clean as you like. And Leao was at full sprint there. Corner to the Portuguese. He's going to come in right foot. They've had plenty of these though, haven't they? And France have just literally head kicked everyone away. And it comes from Bruno. Pepe got there first. Mendes. Bernardo. They're going to have to go into centre-half, are they? No, Bernardo turns back. Bernardo to Diaz. That's well worked by Portugal. Oh, little nick over the top. Not a bad ball there. Shoulder to shoulder. No foul there. And Koundé just marked his space very nicely there. Held his ground is what I meant to say. Marked his space. Is that even a phrase? What am I talking about? They have a formula when it comes to showing attractive women in the crowd. Anyone complaining about repetitive shots of attractive women in the crowd? As I say, they did balance it out with a handsome male French fan, didn't they? Oh, that's knocked through. Into the box goes Bruno. It's a good save. The best chance of the game there. Good save by Magnon, who's a part of this brilliant French defence. He does his bit at the back. It's worked into the box. Curled by Cancelo. Wide of the post. Portugal, you're going to have to take these chances. You're not going to get many. And remember, if you leave it open for France, it wasn't a bad effort by Bruno. What a pass by Cancelo. Outside of the foot. Doesn't do a lot wrong, Bruno, does he? Obviously, you'd say, can he lash it into the top corner across the keeper? But full on the run. And he's got to go back across his body, hasn't he? It's not the worst strike. It's a good save, isn't it? Is it just me? Or has there been a higher than normal amount of slow, cagey games? Yeah, Yeah, I got to remember Italia 90. They were all cagey games. Literally every single one of them, wasn't it? Except maybe England, Cameroon in the quarterfinals. But lots of penalties, lots of 0-0s, 1-0s, etc. But yeah, it's tournament football and defenses win tournaments. Jermaine. Hernandez back to Mbappe. Mbappe inside. Kante tackled. Tchouaméni. Wow! Is that going out for a throw? Nearly. A horrendous strike by Tchouaméni. Here's that strike by Bruno. He really doesn't do a lot wrong with that, does he? Magnon's got his angles right. Best chance of the game, though, for sure. Here come Portugal again. They look good, don't they? Vitinha, Leao versus Koundé. Leao into the box. Leao inside. Oh, it's another great save. Oh, my goodness me. And Ronaldo backheels it. Is there a penalty shout afterwards? And Magnon is keeping France in the game. Brilliant stuff from the French keeper. Portugal well on top now. And again, I think I'm going to say, they don't do a lot wrong. Vitinha arriving, just directed towards goal. First time. Ronaldo with the back heel. Is there a penalty shout? No, probably not. I think Ronaldo goes down easily there. And Magnon again, great save. Gets his angles right. It's point blank, isn't it? Just get yourself in the right place. Make the save. On top form. Mike Magnon, the French keeper. 2 excellent saves now. He's the difference at the moment that's keeping it at 0-0. Portugal are playing well, but you just got to keep giving that warning. This is France. And they'll defend, they'll keep the clean sheet, and then they'll nick a goal. You have to score and take the lead against them. Corner comes in. Remember the England-France game, for God's sake, in Qatar. England played well in that game. They had lots of this type thing, and they lost. This is just what France do, isn't it? It's only Messi that managed to beat them and Argentina in the end. In Qatar. Pepe. Vitinha. Cheers, everybody. Here's to drinking caffeine. Too late at night. What time is it? 9:20. Way past bedtime. Way past caffeine time. Paulinho. Cancelo. Vitinha, who nearly gave Portugal the lead just a minute ago. But France are so good defensively, aren't they? Vitinha. Leao. Mendes. You wouldn't take Leao out of the game, would you? That's where the threat is. Left-hand side. Switch of play. Cancelo. Bernardo on the right wing. Bernardo, a little knock inside. Oh, half cleared and one back. Very athletically by Mendes. Now can France counter-attack? They've got runners wide here. It was knocked out to Muani, who's been really anonymous in the second half. He's done well there, though. Kept it in. Koundé, third man runner ahead of him. Oh, brilliant play by Koundé. Touched, he's knocked it over the top. Muani! Oh, my goodness me. What did I tell you about France? They will just pick you off. How good was that little flip up? And what a tackle, by the way, by Diaz. Is that going in? Yes, it's going in the far corner. Oh, Diaz with the block. No wonder he celebrates it. How good was Koundé's little flick up and over there? Wow, wow, wow. Brilliant counter-attack. Ousmane Dembele is on. Is Griezmann off? Surprising. I love Griezmann, but he's out of the game. Exactly, Marlon. Typical France. Absorb, 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 and so close to taking the lead. They are a lethal international team, as England found out in Qatar. What a block. Yes, indeed. Chocolate pods. I don't know. You get a chocolate pod for a coffee? I think you can, yeah. God, that'd do for me, Dave. Dembele into the game now, the substitute. I assume they're going to go 3 up front now, are they? The French. Oh, Mbappe's found the space. Brilliant block by Mendes this time. Genuinely, apart from maybe prime Michael Owen, I mean 18-year-old Michael Owen, have you ever seen a player with acceleration like Mbappe has? Don't think I've ever seen anyone move that quickly from... I know, like, we had Traore in the English leagues for Middlesbrough, and who else did he play for? Wolves. Actual sprinting speed, but in terms of acceleration, Mbappe's crazy. Crazy quick. Pepe. Paulinho. Diaz. Paulinho again between the centre-backs, making the play. There's Bruno dropping into midfield. What's that, England? That's a pattern of play, lads. A system that the team's worked on in terms of getting the ball up the pitch. How about that? Big switch of play. I think it's going to be a throw in to the Portuguese. Taken quickly for Vitinha. As we come up 70 minutes. This mother's going to extra time, isn't it? This is 10-10 stuff. The first game today already went to extra time. And Spain won it in the 120th minute. These two sides qualifying to play against Spain. Only one of them's going to do it. Sorry, throat sweet ahoy. We've been going nearly 2 hours. I've been singing this afternoon as well. The throat has had a good workout today. Bernardo. Leao. Leao, he's gone to the byline again. He's done well. He's cut it back. Is it going to fall for Bruno? No. There's Kante doing his usual win it and sprint forward and start another attack gimmick. There you go, Daryl. There's going to be a winner in 90. It's opening up. You're speaking like it's a matter of fact. I hope it is a matter of fact. Oh, nicely worked out by Muani. Dembele, lovely feet in the box. Dembele. Oh, it's going to fall. Camavinga. How's he missed? Oh, we haven't had a bad miss in this game. We have now. He's got to score that. He's played well, Camavinga, hasn't he? In terms of box-to-boxy, defensive midfieldy stuff. But he has to score that. It's a terrible miss by Camavinga. Look how close he is. He's just cut it across the post. Look at Ruben Diaz. He's like, oh no. And then he realises it's gone wide of the post. Look at the French bench as well. Oh, it's a terrible miss by Camavinga, isn't it? My goodness me. Should be 1-0. The Bruno chance was kind of a chance, wasn't it? A good chance, but that was a hell of a chance, wasn't it, for Camavinga? Good feet by Dembele. It is opening up, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Isn't it? Doesn't it? It does look like it's opening up, doesn't it? It is opening up, isn't it? You know what I meant. Ball just spun wide. A miss is as good as a mile when you're that close in on goal, isn't it? France coming strong now. If someone scores, they're winning this 1-0, aren't they? You don't see this being a 2-goal game. 2-2 kg for that. First goal wins, in my opinion. Driven in low, Pepe clears. And Tchouameni. Hernandez. Tchouameni as well. Still, 0-0. Hernandez. Camavinga. Should have scored a minute ago. Really should have. Hernandez. Tchouameni down the line to Dembele, who's causing trouble. He's done well again. Dembele, brilliant. Puts the cross in. Excellent from Pepe. Positioned himself on the near post. Made that clearance. Double sub incoming for Roberto Martinez and Portugal. Who's coming in? Nelson Semedo and Chico Conceição coming in. Reedy on TikTok. Congratulations on getting promoted. Think you'll stay up. Can I answer that when the first game comes and I know the transfers? But fingers crossed, eh? Fingers crossed. Thank you for watching up on TikTok. Please follow. Knocked inside by Dembele again. He's had a good impact, Dembele, since he came on. Upamecano. Here comes Dembele again, drives that one towards goal. Muani held his head then, which makes me think it was closer than I thought. Hard to tell from the hard cam sometimes. Ooh, that's really close. Clipped the top of the bar, didn't it? Damn. Yeah, right on the section where they meet. Goodness me. Cancelo out. Nelson Semedo in. Bruno Fernandes out. Wow. Chico Conceição in. I wouldn't have taken Bruno out, but Roberto Martinez knows more about football and Portugal's players than I do. Ronaldo still in. Bruno out. Get the big money to make the big decisions, don't you? And that is a big call, isn't it? To take Bruno out 75 and leave the great but aging Cristiano Ronaldo in. Look at that. Praise for the Norwich kit in the chat. How about that? Do I stream from my shed? It's my garage, Marlon, rather than my shed. But thank you for saying it looks homely. We've worked hard. You get a different view up there on TikTok. You see a little bit of mess and the music stuff in the background over there. But we tried to make a nice shot for you guys. Nice clean shot. Work hard on our YouTube here. Semedo down the right-hand side. To Conceição, the two subs combining there. Semedo, another part of the Wolves link. It's the only thing with being outside. I can see some kind of daddy long-legsy type thing flying up there. I don't know what he's been doing for the rest of the stream. We'll let him just crack on, shall we? Scott Parker to Burnley confirmed. Really? At this time of night. Dear oh me. Diaz. Vitinha knocks it in to Ronaldo. Diaz once again. Vitinha. Diaz. Knock down the line to Semedo. Mbappe knocks it back in the corner and Hernandez clears to Diaz. Kante just in there sweeping it up. Free kick conceded by Muane. Which means I can press a button here on YouTube and you'll see exactly what's about to happen, because I may or may not have already done my piece on Scott Parker and I've just made it public. There we go. Happy days. My comment disappeared. What did you put, Dylan? I didn't touch it. Did you put a naughty word? That may have been the issue. Right, I think we're all sorted. If you want to check out my take on Scott Parker, that is now available on... thanks for the heads up there, Rich. Now available. I don't know why these people are waiting until 9:30 at night. Corner comes in from Portugal, Magnon, who's been excellent, punches it clear. About 8 players offside there, but Muani still clears it anyway. And Koundé heads away. Oh, have we got Mbappe on the break now? Tackled by Paulini, who's going to get a yellow card for that, isn't he? Goes right through Kylian Mbappe. Crunch. You knew that was a yellow card as soon as he slid in like that, didn't you? You knew it. You really did. Knocked out to Hernandez. Damo on TikTok. Will it go to penalties? Looks pretty likely at the moment if it's not 1-0 to either side. In normal time. There's a question for you. If it does go to extra time, does that almost guarantee penalties, that no one's going to attack in extra time at all? It's almost the reason why I hate extra time, isn't it? Oh, little slip there allows Kante, and Kante drives forward, edge of the box. Kante crosses, keeper's ball. Danny Murphy says no yellow. Calls it. Oh, Danny. Oh, Danny boy. Probably a crane fly. I don't know what it is. Sitting up there nicely, just chilling out. Having a lovely old time. Enjoying the watch along. Portugal 0. France 0. 81 on the clock. Cagey as we imagined it was going to be. Who sung Hate to Say I Told You So? Hate to say I told you so. Because I won at the Hives. Great band, Swedish band. But yeah, Hate to Say I Told You So. Vitinha. Cross blocked by N'Golo Kante. Vitinha goes back to Pepe. France in solid defence mode again. The Hives indeed. What's that other one? We rule the world. Na, 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 na. Great song. Thehive. Diaz. France, the definition of low block. Sitting back. Here's Ronaldo, who just can't get on the ball or do anything whatsoever with it. France counter-attack isn't a good one. Bernardo's snuffed it out immediately. And he's fouled by Mbappe. Is that not given? That looked like a foul to me. Unless he just lost his balance. I'm sure the replay will clear that up. Ooh, big 50-50 there between Conceição and Hernandez. Hernandez loves a dramatic rollover every tackle he gets in. Ooh, that is a yellow card, surely by Saliba. He knew what he was doing there, didn't he? I'm going to accidentally fall on top of you and we're going to collide. Conceição stays down. Saliba knew he was wrong side there. I hate to say it, very clever tactical foul that. Because Conceição's in the box. He looks a bit sheepish with that one. And we're going to get a free kick right on the corner of the box when Conceição's been dealt with. French lads just lining up. God, there was that near miss. To be fair, for all the Portugal kind of territory, look at those two chances France have had. Should have won the game, shouldn't they? Yeah, and look at Deschamps when Dembele curls that one, clips the frame of the goal, doesn't it? Well, Bruno is not on the pitch anymore, so Ronaldo might have a clean run at this one. Here comes the ostentatious run-up. And the big puff out. The pure theatre of Ronaldo. Will he put it anywhere near the goal? Will he even cross it? Ronaldo into the wall. Dreadful. Oh dear, he's one of the all-time greats. I don't like to mock him, but this tournament has been a bit mock-worthy, hasn't it? Dipping shot. Did that take a deflection from Vitinha? It must have. Came at a weird old angle, didn't it? Without your watch long, I would have fallen asleep. Alistair, we warned you this was going to be cagey, didn't we? Thuram in for France. And Muani out. Lilian Thuram there in the crowd. The great Lilian Thuram. What a player he was. Centre back, right back, whatever you want. Didn't Thuram score twice in the World Cup semi-final in '98? Just out of nowhere. He never scored, that bloke either. Smashed in 2 goals. To send the French to a World Cup final that they ultimately won. Vitinha, corner. Easy header clear. Not a great corner, that one. Bruno not on the pitch anymore. However, even when he was on the pitch, France are really impressive defensively, aren't they? Just head, kick, everything away. Massive, solidity and team shape. Real tournament set up by a kind of tournament goat in Deschamps, the manager, who's just done it all, hasn't he? Won everything with Juventus and France, didn't he, Deschamps? And even then, where was he managing Monaco? And again, World Cup winner in 2018. Conceição. It's a simple ball. He's got lucky though, because Koundé's chested it back. Here's Leao. Leao into the box is poor. Good block by Koundé, but yeah, Leao's threat has just dropped off slightly. Dembele, he's over on the left wing now for some reason. Dembele, Kante shooting chance. Kante straight down the throat of the keeper. Too much peacocking, not enough quality. Yeah, you gotta. If you're gonna peacock, you gotta have quality, man. You gotta have nice feathers if you're gonna peacock, haven't you? I mean, you've got nice feathers. Score some goals is what I mean. Semedo driving forward. Bit of substitutes legs here. Conceição crosses on the run. France predictably just head it away. Saliba. Mbappe holds it. Mbappe around the corner. Bit of a hospital ball that for Kante, but Kante's Kante. He doesn't get muscled off it, does he? Camavinga. France counter-attack. 88 on the clock. If they score now, they've won it. Slide through. Looking for Thuram. Is it going to break? Pepe. Have it. Gets rid of it. 41-year-old Pepe, who played 120 minutes the other day. Did he take a penalty? He didn't, did he? Jeez. I know he's been a massive S-house through his career, but what a stint by Pepe at 41. Can't be worse than Derby Barnes. That game gets so many mentions, doesn't it? The worst game in Channel history. Barnsley v Derby. Hoof. Crap pitch, winter, dreadful. Atrocious game. Utterly atrocious, wasn't it? Dear oh me. We rule the world. Pepe. Trivia set to start ahead of Trent at right wing back. Konsa in, Saka left wing back. We've got a leaky England team again. Always get the England team 24 hours before, don't we? Conceição. Oh, half cleared. Bernardo hits the shot. It's a brilliant block by Saliba. How good was that? He was a bit naughty a few minutes ago with that foul, but that was just quality, wasn't it, by Saliba? Here comes Thuram, who wants a foot race with Pepe. Go on, son! Go on, Pepe! Pepe, head back. Oh, he's beating him second time around. Thuram into the box. Can Thuram cut it back? Pepe back! Oh, this is pretty heroic from Pepe, I've got to say. These guys are 15 years younger than him. And look, he gets outrun. Back in there. Perfect tackle. Outstanding from Pepe. Look at that. You've got to say that's tremendous. 41. How old is Marcus Thuram, by the way? Anyone know? Let me look. 26. So he's exactly 15 years younger than him. Incredible. 3 minutes stoppage time. We are into it. We've played nearly 1 minute. In comes a corner from France. Always going to go to the back post. And Mbappe's there. And Mbappe curls it. Bit selfish. I know he's got the quality to do that, but puts it over the bar. Ruben Neves is coming in. Fantastic player for Wolves. João Paulinho, fantastic player for Fulham, is coming out. Some of these Portuguese players well known to English football fans. Roberto Martinez, pretty active with his substitutions. I wonder how active Gareth Southgate's going to be with his substitutions tomorrow. Hopefully he doesn't need to make any, because the Three Lions first 11 could dominate the Swiss. Unlikely. Did Pepe play for Portugal in that game with all the cards? I don't know which game you're referring to. Probably. If there was lots of cards, Pepe wouldn't have been far away. Conceição, nice touch. Knocks it back to Bernardo. Conceição drifting in off the right-hand side. He's all left foot, isn't he? Semedo. Neves, poor cross. France again beautifully set up to defend crosses. And here comes the last attacking phase of the game, possibly. 20 seconds minimum stoppage time to go. Dembele into the box. Dembele. Mbappe. Mbappe. Ooh. If he could find the far corner there. Easy save in the end for Costa. You just wondered, can he come back across his body and put that to the keeper's right? I think referee Oliver has blown, has he? All eyes on him. Yeah. It's going to extra time. Get your thoughts in via the chat. Portugal 0. France 0. Mbappe with a chance right there. To be fair to Semedo and the Portuguese defence, they had blocked off the shot I was talking about. The one to the keeper's right. Extra time it is then. You know me. I bloody love extra time, don't I? What time is it? 9:50. We're going to be here till 10:30. We could get a penalty shootout. Portugal have already won one penalty shootout. This is a cagey game. And let me tell you, minutes 90 to 120 are normally more cagier than minutes 0 to 90. Let me get rid of that clock. We don't have an extra time clock on here. You'll have to ask for timestamps if you want them. In the meantime, and in between time, should we just get the numbers up? You got to say the French came closest. Well, actually, no, that's not necessarily fair. Both sides had chances, didn't they? Magnon making saves in goal for France from Bruno and from Vitinha, whereas the French just going close without necessarily the need for saves to indeed be made. Here are your numbers. 60-40 possession in Portugal's favour. Neither side has plucked up 1 XG. 0.89 to the Portuguese. 0.76 to the French. 5 on target to France, though. 3 on target to the Portuguese. You've got to say, though, that chance for Camavinga, he's got to bury that. And unlucky Dembele when he clipped the top of the bar. My goodness me. Why does Cristiano Ronaldo look like he's going to burst out laughing to whatever Roberto Martinez is saying? He looks like he's giggling at the massage he's receiving. In the huddle. Pepe sat down. Is he getting a massage or is he just resting on his backside? Ronaldo's getting massaged. The two elder statesmen there. 41 and 39. My goodness me. Passionate words from Roberto Martinez. I don't know what that means. That's quite good fun though, wasn't it? The French look a little more settled, a little more relaxed. Portugal a bit more hyped up. They've done extra time in the last round. Who did Portugal play in the last round? Slovenia, wasn't it? They beat on penalties. I'm going to see all the chances. Are we going to see Pepe and his amazing sprint back with Thuram? It's a brilliant moment, that, I have to say. Thoughts and prayers? Thank you. This one's going to penalties. It could be. Not often that teams win 2 penalty shootouts in one tournament. I'm trying to think who has. Anyone got any examples? Did Croatia win 2? Did Croatia win 2 in the World Cup? Can't remember. Argentina definitely won 2. I remember that, getting their way to the final in 1990. They beat Yugoslavia and Italy on penalties. Any other examples? England are very good at losing them. Actually, Argentina did, didn't they? Did Argentina beat the Dutch and the French on penalties? Camavinga is coming out. Fofana is coming in. Camavinga, other than missing that chance, I thought was really good, to be fair. Yusuf Fofana of Monaco in to replace him. England had 2 in 96. They didn't win 2 though, did they? Unfortunately. You don't like extra time. Hopefully it opens up. Normally does exactly the opposite of that, doesn't it? Run for the hills, everybody. We are into extra time, where normally nobody attacks and everyone is too scared to lose. Let's hope we get a bit of a break from the normal pattern of extra time, but everyone's knackered. Potential semi-final and final as well coming up. Sorry, I'm just trying to get in the middle of my shot. There we go. Does that look all right? Lovely stuff. Framed by my beautiful shirt from surpriseshirts.co.uk. Head over to Surprise Shirts. If you order this weekend and you're an EFL fan, they will pay for your season ticket. They'll cover the cost of your season ticket next season. Also, use the discount code BLOOM at checkout, BLOOM, and get 10% off surpriseshirts.co.uk, where I got this beautiful Club du Gimnasta y Esgrima La Plata 3rd shirt 2023 from Argentina. How about that? You like that? It's a beaut, isn't it? Diaz for Portugal. We are into extra time. If you want timestamps at any... Actually, do you know what I could do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to stick the first half timer up, okay? So it'll say, we'll just count up from 1 minute, yeah? So I'll get that sorted out in just a jiffy for you as Portugal attack down the right-hand side. Vitinha. There's an overlap on for Semedo if they can play it. They cannot. Right, let's try and get this clock up on the screen. Why didn't I think of this before? So we just do that, yeah? We're 2 minutes into extra time. Doesn't need to say 91, does it? Or 92. Whatever. Ant, welcome to you. Ant was asking for a block on Twitter earlier, comparing me to Carlos Puyol. Oh, chance Ronaldo smashed it over the bar. It was just knocked behind him. It was a lovely cutback. Wasn't the easiest chance. I know we've all been pretty mocking of Ronaldo's performances this tournament. Ronaldo's movement is still spot on, is it? It's just behind him, to be fair, but he does smash it up and over the bar. Martinez is like, oh no, what a miss. Must encourage my team. Clap, clap, clap. Very Frank Lampard replacement. Ronaldo tries to turn there. Turned over. And here come the French. Big switch of play there. Dembele. It's a lovely ball across. I think it's Kante, wasn't it? Dembele. Fofana. Thuram. Kante. Mbappe. Tchouaméni. Thuram. Oh, Mbappe 1v1 with Semedo. You don't like the look of this if you're a Portuguese fan, but he tries to cross it early. Mbappe again. I just want to try and get him 1v1 on the corner of the box. In comes the cross, easy gather. O'Hare looking likely to be joining Leicester. O'Hare will be hated forever if he joins Leicester. Seen that coming from the Athletic. Interesting. Callum O'Hare. Coventry release. Headed to Leicester, maybe. Interesting. Dry your eyes, mate. I'm thinking of Scott Parker now, aren't I? Scott Parker video up on the channel. I know it's late, but we had that already made. Bucky O'Hare. I used to have a Bucky O'Hare figure. No, it wasn't about it. It was Biker Mice from Mars is what it was. Bernardo down the line. Semedo trying to beat Hernandez. Throw in Portugal. Dry your eyes, mate. It was a very foul throw looking throw, wasn't it? Oof. A little clip over the top attempted there. And bustling through. Came for Fofana. He got whistled for handball there. It was a 2-on-2 if he didn't. There's plenty more fish in the sea. Dry your eyes, mate. In off the right comes Conceição. Neat looking cross there. Koundé has to header it back out across the box. Cleared. That's really good strength by Dembele to knock Mendes off the ball. And Dembele, it's a good carry as well. Oh, brilliant from Dembele. Dembele's carried this mile. Still Dembele. What a run. Knocks it off. Mbappe. Mbappe comes inside. Mbappe shooting chance blocked by Pepe. Again. Is there a chance Pepe's going to be man of the match here? What a run by Dembele, by the way, though. He nuked the Portuguese left-hand side there. Pepe makes the block again. Outstanding from Pepe. Fofana trying to bustle his way through. Thuram knocks it off. Mbappe, Thuram, terrible finish. Starting to just punch a few holes now. Look like they got legs on that Portuguese back four. And they've got runners with Dembele coming in. Fofana has been, I like Camavinga, but Fofana's been a good sub, hasn't he? He looks like a powerful runner from central midfield for sure. I think you drew the short straw for the watch along. We knew it was going to be like this today, didn't we? The first game was the one. I couldn't do the first game, I have to say. But we're doing the Three Lions tomorrow. Portugal have Jota, Felix Ramos, Jota, excuse me, Neto on the bench. But will he take Ronaldo off? He's not taking Ronaldo off, no chance. If we go into penalties, Ronaldo's taking the first penalty for sure. Pepe is everywhere. There's a chance he's going to be man of the match, like I said. We'll see if he makes any more heroic tackles or blocks. They're starting to rack up now. for the S-House 41-year-old. I'm here for it. I think I need to plug my light in. Sorry, let me just lean out the shot. 1 second, guys. How's that? Have I got the light on me? Yeah. Dry your eyes, mate. Upamecano. Oh, nice ball around the corner. Here's Dembele again. Oh, tackle him now. Portuguese throw in. Dembele looks dangerous as well, don't they? Mendes takes the throw for the Portuguese. Vitinha. Did Portugal score the winner? I don't think they took him off. Well, they took him off. I think he was injured, wasn't he, quite early in that game? And he stood virtually ahead of the manager in the dugout, didn't he? Bloody legend. All eyes on me in the centre of the ring, just like a circus. Some Britney Spears for you, everybody. Womanizer, womanizer, nizer. Here is Ronaldo. Oh, he's going on a run. It's a good play, actually. Leao. Vitinha. Pepe, who's turning back. Pepe to Mendes. Pepe again. 2/3 of the first period of extra time, all gone. Is Vitinha. It's a foul in the centre circle by Kante. Yeah, referee Oliver thought about playing the advantage. It wasn't really any great advantage, but here we go. From exactly the same position we would have been in anyway. What are you going to do? What you going to do, brother? Diaz, who made that brilliant block when Muani was going through after the give and go with Koundé, which, if Portugal can go on and win this, will be referenced for sure. Pepe. Semedo. Vitinha back to Diaz. Vitinha. Conceição. Crossed in by Semedo, left-footed. Headed down, chance, deflected, great block. Oh, Leao swing and a miss. They are so good at defending, France. My God. Oh. It's a great block there, a goal-saving block. It broke in the area. I think it was Leao with the shot, was it? And they just get in the way something every time, don't they? My God. Bernardo, neat and tidy. Conceição, Portugal in the ascendancy. Diaz. I just realised I've got to walk the dog after this. We haven't done it yet. And I've got to tidy up the dinner plates from kitchen and clean that up. I'm not going to bed before midnight tonight, am I? It's sad seeing Ronaldo play at shadow of the player he was. Yeah. Not been a great tournament. Ronaldo or Messi? There you go, open a can of worms in the chat. I'll enjoy my beer 52 for the inevitable penalties in 20 minutes. Why didn't Wolves play Vitinha? This is meant. He looks good, doesn't he? Vitinha. To be fair, most of the Portugal team has played for Wolves, been linked with Wolves. There you go. That's a good way of solving it, Dave. That's it solved. Would have made a good front two. Yeah. The unbeatable force. We never got to see it, did we? Pepe. Vitinha. Bernardo. Just playing out the first period of extra time. I'd give it to Portugal on points, but on points means nothing. Absolutely nothing when you're playing against France. Territory chances, they just seem irrelevant. France are just like a cockroach, aren't they? Just can absorb whatever possession the other team has, whatever territory, and then go up the other end and scare the living daylights out of you with their attacking players. Mendes, nice drift off from left back. Pass for fuss, superb by Mendes. Can't say it's selfish. Got two on the back post, trying to bend it in the top corner. It's a terrible shot. Terrible decision, as you can tell. I'm not impressed with that. Although it was he. What was the first Portugal game we did, guys? Where they won late on and he came off the bench, wasn't it? France won't want penalties after that keeping performance. That's very true. Yeah, there's always something in your head, isn't there, when there's already been a penalty shootout. It's like that team's already kind of warmed into them, isn't it? France went out the last few years. Yes, I remember Pogba doing his stupid dance and then they lost on penalties and he looked silly. Right, Shaylee's in the chat, everyone. So we need to explain to her that I haven't tidied the kitchen. I haven't walked the dog. There's still potentially 20 minutes of this football left if there's 15. Basically, I'm going to be in all kinds of trouble here. So if anyone can explain all of those things to Shaylee in the chat to save me being in trouble. Let me just knock this clock down real quick. We're going to need this for the second period, aren't we? If I could turn back time. Da-na-na-na. There we go. 15. There we go. Right, let me put that back on the screen. We are all set. Ben will buy you 3 takeaways. I think we're going to have takeaway tomorrow after the 3 Lions. Dishes, dog licks you. So we get the dog to clean the dishes whilst I'm walking them, Sean. Is that right? Ben has fixed it so the game kept going. Oh, shut up, Richard. What are you doing? Sickening. Sickening behaviour. Ben's been busy saving the... Exactly. Walking the dog. Thank you. I will be in bed. Are you going to stay up, darling? Are you going to read your book? Look, I'm going to be... What am I going to be? Like 15 minutes cleaning the kitchen, then 20 minutes. He's hanging with the boys and looking at Portuguese women. Deary me. Deary me. You're getting me in all sorts of trouble here, aren't you? I'm currently looking at 11 French men and 11 Portuguese men. They've kind of swapped roles, haven't they, here? It looks like the French have gone for the big papa rah-rah speech, although Martinez is doing the same thing. Cristiano looking on intently. He's not getting a massage this time. Is Kylian Mbappe gone off? No way. I think Mbappe's out of the game, is he? I don't believe that. He has. Barcola is going to come in for France. And Mbappe's out. I haven't seen a side as bad as these two since last watching England. Ben wanted to end 0-0. Mate, I've got to walk the dog. Got to walk the dog, whatever happens. We can't afford a takeaway. Can we stretch to anything tomorrow, Shaylee? Oh dear. Sad times. Strange days indeed. Barcola is in for Kylian Mbappe. If France are getting through, they're doing it without their star player. How about that? Bradley Barcola of PSG is in. João Felix is in as well for Portugal of Atletico Madrid. Mbappe scared of the penalty. I doubt it, but he's out of the game regardless. Who's João Felix coming in for? Not Ronaldo, no doubt. Rafa Leao is out. Are we bringing in penalty takers now, guys? Don't be surprised if all the subs you see coming in end up taking penalties in the shootout. Do not be surprised. Right, we're about to kick off the second period of extra time. I bloody love extra time. Yeah, whatever. The news at 10 follows this broadcast. The dog walk and the cleaning of the kitchen follows this broadcast. Portugal 0, France 0. We've been here now coming up 3 hours. Be nice to see a goal. Although here comes Semedo careering down. Sorry, Mendes, excuse me, other fullback. Careering down the left-hand side. Mbappe out of the game. I assume some issue with his face. You tell me. There it is, Dave. Thank you so much, fella. £5 on the super chat from Dave. Thank you. I've got an empty coffee cup, so I can't drink it. I could. No, I'm not going to drink the dregs out of that. But thank you so much. Very, very kind indeed. Dave on the super chat. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Dave. You can support just by liking, commenting, and subscribing. But if you do want a super chat, like Dave has, that's a massive support. You can support Beer 52, or you can support today as well. SurpriseShirts.co.uk. Get one of these bad boys, maybe. A Club do Gimnasia y Esgrima La Plata, third kit from 2023 in Argentina. How about that? Big thank you, Dave. Legend. I've been asked about this Blues player. I need to do some research. I haven't had a look, but I will do. Don't worry. We'll get that looked into. 20 Freddos. Is that my dinner tomorrow night? As part of a balanced diet. Conceição in off the right, into the box. Conceição crosses to the back post, arriving. Oh, side netting. Oh, it's a chance. It's João Felix, the substitute. And no sooner has he missed that, we don't get a replay, and France have restarted. Remember, they are an Mbappe-less France now. That's a great tackle by Mendes. At left back. Oh, he should do better with that, shouldn't he? Header on the back stick. He's got to get across the keeper. Bumps it into the side netting. Not the one. Dembele. Am I enjoying this great game? It's cagey, isn't it, mate? We knew it was going to be like this. We've seen these two teams in the tournament. It's a quarter-final. It's tournament football. I said 1-0 in normal time, but loads of people were saying extra time, and that's what we've got. And frankly, It's looking like penalties. Liam, towards the doghouse. Thank you so much. £2 on the super chat. Liam, legend. Where do I point? Go right up to the camera like that. Thank you. Really do appreciate it. Is that where I'm going to be living? In the doghouse, indeed. Thanks so much, Liam and Dave, for the super chats. Very, very kind indeed. It's the warm-up for the Three Lions. There you go. So if England can just do 90 minutes of not very entertaining football, then we're on to a winner, aren't we? How about that? Anthony, stop it. Wow. Thank you, lot. Should get Shaylee on in more often. The super chats are coming in. Thank you so much, Anthony. That's for you. Coffee with your takeaway. Thank you so much. Aussie dollars 10. Thank you so much, guys. Ronaldo's surely offside there. He's in down the right-hand side. Hernandez is too quick for him. Does flag not go up? He looked offside to me. I don't know why Ronaldo's got his abs out. I mean, his abs are very impressive. Was he onside? He looked well offside to me. Got linesman trying to keep up with him. You should cut down on your pork life, mate. Get some exercise. Thank you, Anthony, for the super chat. Dave, catch you tomorrow for Three Lions, hopefully, and speak to you in the WhatsApp chat. Remember, if you hit the join button down there, you can join the fabled WhatsApp chat, flowing beautifully. Various different groups in there. We love it. Ooh, giving away. Ronaldo trying to swipe it off them, but he's just not got the bloody legs to do it, has he? Kante, he's got the legs to do what the hell he wants. The Duracell bunny of football. We have got 10 minutes remaining before we go to a penalty shootout. Paul. Towards the dishwasher tablets. We've got dishwasher tablets, but I'll buy some more. Guys, you're absolute legends, you lot. Thank you so much for all the support. So greatly appreciated. The income does go down quite drastically when we're in between domestic seasons and we don't have our regular business. So we really do appreciate all your super chats. Thank you so much. Paul Dembele comes in off the right-hand side. This is just penalties written on. Just go to penalties now, lads. Dembele puts it over the bar. He hit the top of the bar with one of those earlier in the game. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Anthony, Liam, Dave. Some brilliant super chats there in the last few minutes. You're all just bored, aren't you? Super chatting out boredom now. Crap! Ben is the dishwasher. That has been said before, yeah. Thomas Muller retired for Germany. I have to say, what a player that guy is and has been for Germany. And a great tournament player, Thomas Muller. Huge fan of his. A career well spent at the highest level. Let's just say Thomas Muller. Ronaldo. Look at that. How about that, guys? Came off short, held the ball up, drew a foul. In his own half as well. I don't believe it. He's on the ball now, having a little dribble. He gives it to João Felix and gets the hell up front again. Pepe, nice switch of play by the hero of the game. Conceição. Neves. Conceição blocked out. Just about 7 minutes to go before we are going to the drama. Don't call it a lottery. The drama of penalties. Who gets through that? Neves clips that down the line for Semedo. He ain't getting that. Neves apologises. Overhits the pass. Video up now on the channel on Scott Parker, who's just been announced as the Burnley boss. Helpfully at 9:30 at night. Nice one. Oh, here comes Barcoli into the box. Big dribble. Oh, shanks it wide. Everyone's just looking so tired. Everyone's technique's gone now. Barcola did really well, didn't he? And then, what the hell is that finish? Complete slash at it with the left foot, but he did brilliantly up until that point. Keep your views coming in the chat as we head towards what seems an inevitable penalty shootout. Now, even Pepe's given the ball away, and he's my man of the match. Is that paracetamol for Ben the dishwasher? Yeah, right. So many bad choices have been made when the ball... They're just mentally and physically done now, aren't they? This is why I'm not such a fan of extra time, because it's just blooming Hunger Games, isn't it? Is that Carvalho who used to play for Chelsea on the Portugal staff? Is it? Well, I never. Almost at the point of anger if we don't get penalties after this. Still amazing France haven't scored in open play. Yeah, confirmed. Ricky Carvalho, what a player he was for Mourinho. God, him and John Terry, man. So saying the France defence is good. That's different levels, Terry and Carvalho, wasn't it? My God, with Peter Cech behind and Makelele in front. Incredible. On the screen, the directors have picked out an attractive female French fan. How about that? Jacob on TikTok, would you start Gay or Konza on Saturday? Gay suspended, Jacob, so it's going to be Konza, isn't it? We think in a back three with John Stones and Kyle Walker, but we'll find out. Corner, Portugal. Be a nice one to head into the net at this point in extra time. 116 minutes down. Deep corner. Ronaldo's there. It's a foul, isn't it, by Ronaldo? Yeah. Clearly dangerous play. A swing and a miss. Anthony Barry, also highly rated coach. Is he on the bench with Roberto? I wonder if it might have been useful to bring Mbappe on later. Fair point, that actually. I just think if you've got a player that good, you just get him on from the beginning, don't you? I think Carvalho has been to Turkey. What has he got? New hair, new teeth, all of the above. Copa America has some nice looking fans. I couldn't possibly comment. I am only at liberty to comment on the editorial decisions made by the directors of the tournament, giving BBC the pictures. My hands are clean. Down the right-hand side comes Dembele. Corner, France. Oh, every set play, the closer you get to 120, becomes nervous. Portuguese sub, that's got to be a penalty taker, hasn't it? Matheus Nunes. Got to be a penalty taker. In comes the corner, headed down by Upamecano. Big header by Ronaldo, draws the foul. It's probably the best action by Ronaldo in the game there. Brilliant leap, good defensive header. Draws a foul. Joe, in Croatia, have I missed much? You've missed a cagey 118 minutes of football so far. France could have taken it in the second half of the 90. Portugal had chances. France keeper played well. Cagey, just as we expected. Just as we thought it might be. Vitinha out. Nunez going to take a penalty, surely. He's coming in now. Looking forward to the prospect of penalties. Oh, God. I remember doing the playoff finals. All three of them. A couple of years back. Saw 2 penalty shootouts in 3 days, and we nearly got 3 out of 3, didn't we? Sheffield Wednesday and Barnsley went to the 123rd minute before Josh Windass scored the winner to stop us getting 3 out of 3 penalty shootouts. Goodness me. What a long weekend that was, given how much I bloody love extra time. Saliba shanks that one clear. Penalties incoming. We have less than 1 minute remaining. Shouldn't be any stoppage time. Chouameni. Unless something miraculous happens in the next 30 seconds, we are going to a penalty shootout. Here's a France attack. Hernandez is driving forward. Hernandez knocks that. Oh, man, they had a man over. If Fofana could have just helped that on around the corner. It's a man over. Here's Ronaldo. Ronaldo keeps the ball effectively there for Portugal. Nice, lovely feet by Semedo. Oh, they're in on the far side, are they? Here's Bernardo. Bernardo comes inside, knocks it off. Chance. Oh, straight down the keeper's throat by Mendes. My God. It's a chance with 7 seconds remaining. It's not a second. 7 seconds away. Oh, it's helped on now. What an ending to this one. Thuram into the box. Blocked out, is he? Thuram hits the deck. That's never going to be a penalty. I think we're about to see some penalties, though. Referee Oliver blows up. Oh, get comfortable, guys. It is the drama of penalty shootouts incoming. Let's get ready for this. It's Portugal v France. To face Spain, we've done 120 minutes and we are now going to a penalty shootout. Let's get this all set up here. How do we normally do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we will do a line there and we will go 1, 2, 3. Oh, wrong one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gone to penalties. Now, remember, have I put 6 on there? I've put 6 on there for Portugal. They'll definitely win with 6 penalties, won't they? Remember the rules of penalties. Here we go, guys. He who takes first normally wins. I'm just going on percentages. It doesn't mean they're going to win tonight. If you win the toss and take first, you normally win. Now, remember, missing a penalty is not fatal. The first miss is not fatal. It's the second miss that is normally fatal. It's been a long night. Those are the 2 things I would really put out about penalty psychology, okay? Win the toss, and if you only miss 1 penalty, you're quite likely to win. You've got to not miss 2. That's the absolute killer. That's the maths and the lies down lies of statistics. You know the score, guys. Practice beforehand. Practice. Know which way you're going. Don't change your mind. Don't change your routine. Fortunately, now we get the keepers passing the ball on, which I prefer as a rule. Because we all know, would Gareth Southgate have missed in 96 if Andres Kirpke hadn't booted the ball away against the crossbar just before he took his penalty? Probably not. Just completely upset his rhythm, didn't it? Drama. It's Portugal versus France. Woof. Oh my God. Costa the better keeper in terms of saving penalties. Well, that's true, Liam, but Magnon was really good in the game, wasn't he? He'll be confident. Bruno Fernandes just giving some advice there to Bernardo. This could go either way. No Mbappe and that Portugal keeper. Imagine if they just keep skying their penalties. Oh. Are you ready for it, guys? It is a penalty shootout. Look at Kylian Mbappe in the team talk, talking alongside Deschamps, the captain for France. There's Pepe. He's been brilliant tonight, hasn't he? The 41-year-old. There is Diogo Costa. The keeper for Portugal, the keeper for Porto. I think 24. Saved 3 penalties against Slovenia. Drama. There's Cristiano. Surely he's going to take first. But most importantly, can he win the toss? Remember, he who goes first normally, on average, wins. And 1 miss is not fatal. 2 misses is normally fatal. Could go either way. So, Ronaldo wins the toss in terms of which end. We're now going to find out who takes first. Let's hope we can lip read and we get a big point. So I think, are France taking first? They're going to the Portuguese end, but France are going to go first. He who goes first normally wins in penalties. France will take first, but we go into the Portugal end of the stadium. Diogo Costa, he looks nervous. My God. These guys get paid a lot of money, and it's for moments like this, isn't it? Referee just having a word with the keepers about coming off the line. Got to have 1 foot level, overhanging, or behind the line when the ball is kicked. 1 foot. Remember the laws of penalties for the keepers. Just having a word now, and I assume he's telling them you're to pass the ball to your next penalty taker. Look at the focus. Look at the poker faces. Neither goalkeeper refusing to look each other in the eye. Incredible. Is there a scenario where this match never ends? Which is less of a lottery, penalties or playoffs? Playoffs is less of a lottery because it's over 3 games. Neither are a lottery, of course. I know Paul's only trying to wind me up. It's all down to technique and nerve. There is no lottery about this. And how is your technique and nerve? Ousmane Dembele is going to take the first penalty for the French. Are you ready? It's gone all the way down to penalties. We can see the 3 saves, I think, from the last 14. I think were the last 3 penalties he's faced. Costa just standing on the edge of the 6-yard box. Oliver says, get back, boy. Get back on your goal line. Here we go. Dembele lines up, right-footed, scores. 1-0 to the French. The shootout off to the perfect start for the French. He goes over to Magnon and he says, there you go. Over to you now, my friend. The French take the lead in the penalty shootout. Dembele with a really good start. Right-footed, knocks it home. And of course, it's Cristiano Ronaldo with the first penalty for the Portuguese. He scored in the shootout versus Slovenia. Oh, it's so nerve-wracking, isn't it? Ronaldo, the theatre, steps left, stutters in the run-up, virtually stops, sticks the penalty home. Balls of steel, Ronaldo. He's not been great in the tournament, but he's been perfect in the 2 penalty shootouts thus far. Ronaldo scores. It is 1-1. Portugal 1, France 1 in the penalty shootout. And by God, it's nerve-wracking, isn't it? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Fofana, he came on as a sub in extra time. Fofana will try and put the French 2-1 up. He's going to go another right footer. Shorter run up. Fofana, here he comes. Down the middle. Ooh, it's not a great penalty, but it's in to the back of the net. Who cares? Just score. And it is 2-0 to the French. He waits, hopes the keeper's going to move. The keeper does move. Sticks it in the middle of the goal. Is there a limit to how much stutter stepping? Yes, you have to just keep on the move, which I think Ronaldo did. First left footer now is Bernardo Silva of Manchester City. Here he comes. Shortish run up again. Ooh, keeper goes the right way. He got enough lift on it. It's a good penalty in that respect. If you're going to send, the penalty the same way as the keeper, either get it in the corner or get a bit of lift on it. Oh, God, these poor guys. So nerve-wracking, isn't it? Oh, he's so close, Magnon. They had to shot the camera from behind the goal there. Ronaldo celebrates that one. Sigh of relief from everyone. He reached his hand up. Magnon there. Oh, Christ. I'm feeling the nerves. I don't support either of these sides. My God. You should have seen me for the Luton Coventry penalty shootout. Oh, my God. I was in bits for that one. So nerve-wracking. 2-2. Penalty number 3 for France. Koundé, the right back. Straight-looking run-up. Great penalty. Top corner. Right-footed. I've got to admit, I didn't fancy Koundé looking at his run-up. But he was well prepped. He knew where he was putting that. And his technique was sound. Calm as you like. And we've gone from a very imperfect game attacking-wise to a perfect penalty shootout thus far. Deschamps loves that one. It's a great penalty, isn't it? Right-footed. Who is going to blink first? João Felix is the next taker. We said the substitutes would be taken. And João Felix is going to be fulfilling that. He's going to be another right-footed. João Felix of Atletico Madrid. Is he warmed into the game? Here he comes. Stutter, missed. Oh, he's hit the post. Advantage France. Remember, one miss is not fatal, but we're late in the game. Advantage France. Oh, big moment there. João Felix, he didn't even hit the target. Hits the post, and it is the first miss of the shootout for Portugal. I gotta admit, I didn't fancy what's his face? Koundé. I didn't fancy João Felix either. And he's missed. Off the post. No save. It was a miss. Now, the pressure is heaped on. If Bradley Barcola scores, then it's basically sudden death, isn't it? Portugal then have to score penalty number 5. France know if they score the next 2 penalties, they are through. Barcola, hands on hips. Right-footed scores. Match point. France, 1 penalty more. And the French are going through to the semi-finals. It'll be heartbreak for Portugal. And now, who has got the hardest penalty in the world? Penalty number 4 for the Portuguese. If he misses, they are out. And Mbappe, massive celebration there, of course. They have to score to stay in it now. It's Mendes. He's had a good game, the left back. He's got to be knackered. He has to score now. Mendes, as I always keep saying, the first miss is not fatal. He has to score to keep Portugal in it. Remember, France would then have a penalty to miss to win it. But he's got to score first. Mendes now, can he keep Portugal in the tournament? Left-footed. Yes, he can with a brilliant penalty. He's put the pressure back on for one more spot kick. But if France score, they win with a perfect 5 out of 5. How good was that penalty, by the way? Top corner, left-footed. Remember, penalty keepers face less left-footed penalty takers. Who has got the hero penalty for France? It's the left-back Hernandez. We've just seen a left-back absolutely boss it. Hernandez, free shot from 12 yards. I'm making it sound easy. It's the hardest thing. Look at Mbappe down on his knees. He can do nothing about it. He's been subbed out. Hernandez for the win for the French. Here he comes. Scores! And the French are in the semi-finals. They've had nerves of absolute steel. 5 out of 5 on the penalties. France go through 5-3 on penalties. João Felix needs a hug. He's the one who missed. Portugal are going home. France celebrate. They are a bastard of a tournament side, France, aren't they? They are the masters. You can't score against them. You can't beat them on penalties. The great Cristiano Ronaldo may be done as an international footballer, and the great Didier Deschamps does it again with the French. France are through. It could be all over for Cristiano Ronaldo. What a career in a Portuguese shirt. It's going to be France versus Spain in the semi-finals. Oh, it wasn't exciting, but my God, those penalties, they get your pulse racing, don't they? Let's get the bracket up. They're still managing to find the most attractive female Portuguese fan they can, looking glum, because her side are out of the tournament, and France will face Spain in a mouth-watering, massive Euro 2024 semi-final. Wow. Absolute drama. Fair play to the French. Maybe they could have won it in the second half with those chances for Camavinga and for Muani. Dembele clipped the top of the bar. Pepe, he was really good, the 41-year-old. He's on the losing side. He didn't take a penalty. Is that the end for Pepe and Cristiano Ronaldo in international football? My God. Wow. Oh, France are so dangerous in these tournaments. Would not want to play them. They're the masters, aren't they? Great watch along. Walk that dog. Yeah, we're going to take Arlo for a walk. Bless him. Felix off the Christmas card list. The great Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest of all time. He looks like he's kind of accepting it, I have to say. It might be all over for the great Cristiano Ronaldo in a Portugal shirt. Let's be honest, he's been incredible, hasn't he? Led them to the final in 2004. Led them to victory in 2016. I'm kind of glad Hamza didn't want Portugal to draw their way to the title again. Back from picking up the eldest. Beer time, tasty semi. Surely Spain. Mate, do not write off this France team. They are tournament specialists. And speaking of tournament specialists, it's England tomorrow, who have been anything but. Guys, you have been absolute bloody legends tonight. It was cagey. It was pensive, tight, a chess match. France get there in the end on penalties, 5-3. Just a one miss by João Felix. There is Kylian Mbappe, a smile as broad as you like, celebrating the win. Same as Didier Deschamps. What a tournament manager he is. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow, 4:30, for the Three Lions. If you think it was nerve-wracking today, bring on tomorrow. Thank you each and every one of you. France through to face Spain, and it's England tomorrow. Over and out. And thank